Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming live here from Caney, Kansas for getting ready for varsity girls basketball action between your Erie Lady Red Devils and the Caney Bullpups. Justin, what do you see coming in tonight's action?
Well, Ryan, it's good to be back here after a week off with the Arctic weather that we've had. Sure is nice to see some sunshine on the drive down here tonight. But we're glad to have everybody here watching tonight as well. Tonight we have a rematch here with the Caney Bullpups. Played them first part of January at home and walked away with a victory in that matchup. And I'm real optimistic the girls are going to keep that streak alive. They got back on the winning side there last Friday night against Sedan. Another double-digit win. That was good to see. A little confidence booster coming in here tonight. This is the league contest against Caney tonight. So, always a tough road trip down here to Caney. But I think the girls, watching them warm up there, they look energized, charged up, ready to go. And I look for them to come out and play pretty aggressive and work pretty hard and come away here tonight with another victory.
Yeah, that opening match up there in Erie when we played these girls, we did a pretty good job keeping the Scott and Kaminska under control for the most part. So hopefully we can come out and continue that defensive game plan and shut the outside and inside down and make them really work for it and not give up anything easy.
Yeah, a big thing when we played them at Erie, Maddie had 21 points in that contest. Played the entire game, didn't get in foul trouble, never came off the floor. I think that's key for us again tonight. We need her and Pasquarelli both to have big nights inside. Clevenger, we need her to do a good job bringing the ball up the floor, getting some points from the outer side, and trying to help keep that inside open by having that outside game as well. Defensively, like you said, we got to shut those two young ladies down. Not let them get carried away in the scoring. They do have that outside threat that we got to keep tabs on. But I feel that's something that we've done good all year long. Is taking the other team's primary scorers out of the contest.
Yeah, we've done a good job on every team that we've played. Like you said, taking that leading scorer and making her third or fourth on the depth chart down there. So hopefully we can continue to do that. I tell you, coming back from we haven't played basketball for a week. We've been off missed school there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm I'm always a little nervous coming back from a layoff like that. Just how the girls and boys will respond to the adversity of not being at practice. I know we're 3/4 of the way through the season, so I mean, but just the mindset coming in, being off for 4 or 5 days and then only having one practice to get ready for a team of this caliber. Every time we're in Caney, it's a dogfight. Uh, so hopefully our mindset, both the girls and boys coming into this evening to come in here and take care of business and play the basketball that we're capable of playing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You look at we haven't had school until today since last Friday. So, a lot of these kids had nobody waking them up at 7 o'clock in the morning for 6 days there, So you get a little lethargic when you get to lay around and watch TV and Snapchat or whatever it is that teenage kids do these days. So that's definitely something to be mindful of. It's definitely a good thing we was able to have school today. Get these kids in that rhythm of coming back into the building and going through that and staying awake all day, hopefully. And, that long drive down here, hopefully we can get those juices flowing and move pretty quick here to start this game out.
Yeah, it's always a good time coming down here to Caney. Never know what you're going to see, whether we're going to have a great game or an off game or other people's taking the game away from you. So always an interesting time coming down here to Caney, Kansas. Got a lot of good friends down here in Caney. I was put a shout out to them. Hope the Andersons are all doing good down here. We got about 2 minutes left here before tip off. We're going to step aside just for a minute. We're going to come back and hopefully get you some starting lineups here before tip off. Good evening, Red Devil Nation. We're back here live in Caney, Kansas, getting ready to give you the starting lineups for both teams. Got the 8 minutes put up here for the first quarter, so we're getting ready to announce the starting lineups.
All right, and starting tonight for your Lady Red Devils. Senior, number 10, Jenna LaRue. Freshman, number 12, Alex Pasquarelli. Senior, number 13, Skylar Clevenger. And junior, number 22, Riley Brandt. And senior, number 23, Maddie Kramer.
And now the starting lineup for the Caney Bullpups. Number 10, a sophomore, Sage Scott. Number 15, a senior, Mary Cummins. Number 24, a junior, Cameron Kamiska. Number 33, a senior, Maggie Simmons. And a sophomore, number 34, Maggie McVeigh. Kramer, we come into this a 1-3 league record here. We need to grab this game, kind of get us close to that 50-50 deal.
Yeah, this game's just going to be big all the way around for the Lady Devils as we move on through this season. Like I said, 1-3 on the league's not where we wanted to be at this point in the game, point in the season, but nonetheless, it is where we are, and we need a big league victory here tonight.
You betcha, and as everybody probably knows, with the COVID rules, Erie will have the ball starting the game here. Erie will be going left to right here in the first half. LaRue will get it into Clevenger, and she'll bring it across the timeline, getting ready to set over to LaRue. Already a good look inside, but they decide against it. Clevenger skip pass over to LaRue, and LaRue will throw it away. Man, LaRue was in a good spot there for a little 7-8 foot jump shot and didn't pull the trigger.
That's a shot you want off that play right there. Good skip pass over there, and she just needed to go ahead and have that confidence in herself and pull the trigger on that shot.
Scott passes around the top of the key. They get it down low to McVeigh. Scott's going to drive. Little jump shots up, no good. Good block out there by McVeigh. She'll get the rebound, put it up, no good, but get fouled.
36 seconds tonight.
McVeigh will go to the line to shoot two. First shot's up and good.
Check into the game for the Red Devils be Sarah Stark for Maddie.
Second shot's on the way, no good. Stark with the rebound. She'll clear it off to Clevenger here. Mine went break. I'm sitting here listening to this other guy talking. Clevenger inside to Stark. She dribble it off her foot. Pasquarelli will regain control, get it out to Clevenger at the three-point line. She's going to drive, kick it up to LaRue. LaRue loses control of it. Here comes Cummins. She'll go up for the layup. No good. Rebound by Bullpup. She'll put it up. No good. Again, Cummins. She will get fouled and have to go to the line as Simmons. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Was that the third opportunity there, Ryan?
Yeah, three defensive opportunities there to get the rebound, and had two girls standing right there.
Been right open, nobody block out, just waiting for the ball to fall into our hands, and Caney wanted it.
Simmons' first free throw's no good. 6:51 left here in the first period. Caney is up 1-0. Second free throw's on its way, no good. Good Lord Almighty, we can't get a rebound. She'll put the shot back up and good. 6:45 left here in the first quarter. It's 3-0 Caney over Erie. Clevenger brings it up and kicks it over to Brandt. Brandt's going to drive, look inside. Now she's going to take a shot up. No good. Rebound, Pasquarelli. Good foul call there by the ref.
Foul's going to be on number 34, McVeigh. Be her first, team first.
LaRue inbounds to Stark. Her shot's up. Good. 6:28 left here in the first quarter. Caney 3, Erie 2. Scott will bring it up for Caney and kick it over here to Cummins. She's going to kick it inside. Pass out to Scott. Be a turnover on Caney. Good defensive possession there for Erie, Kramer.
Yeah, we finally got a little pressure on the ball and forced something there and didn't give them anything inside.
Clevenger kicks it out to Brandt. She's setting the offense up. Stark wide open at the high post. They finally get it to her. They'll kick back to Brandt. She's going to drive, back it out, skip past to Clevenger. Shot up, good. 5:55 left here in the first quarter. Erie pulls on top, 4-3 over Caney. Scott's going to bring it back down for Caney Pups here. You got to look for her to pull up and shoot it quite a bit here tonight, Kramer.
Yeah, she definitely thought about it right there, so we need a good reminder, gentle reminder for us there to remember that.
Oh, man, I thought it was a tip there off 24. But
there was no doubt. Sarah had her hand in there and got that tip, but number 24 reached back in there and got her hand on it. But nonetheless, he missed that. We're going to give back the ball to Caney.
Shots up, no good. Out of bounds off of Caney. And Kramer, I'm telling you, we're up as high as you can get here in Caney, Kansas. We're even above the darn heat level right now.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad thing to poke a hole in this roof and let some of that heat out. Can't tell there's a gas shortage here.
That's right. Clevenger for 3, and it's good. 5:17 left here in the first quarter. Erie 7, Caney 3. Scott brings it down. LaRue as they're on pressure. They're going to try to keep going inside. Pasquarelli hammers that girl.
Yeah, she got caught cheating over that lane just a little too far. You know, it's ball's on this side. You got to sag over, but you got to know when somebody drops in on that backside.
Yeah, no doubt. And McVeigh, she'll go to the line to shoot, too. Her first free throw's up and good.
Into the game for the Bull Pups, number 22, Washburn, and number 20, Hightower.
McVeigh's second shot's up, no good. Rebound there by Pasquarelli. Brand around the outside. Skips it to Clevenger. They'll reset, and there's going to be a 3-second call there on Erie inside.
So 4:52 to go here in the first quarter. 7-4 Erie.
Scott brings it up, kicks it over to Hightower. Inside to McVeigh. They're giving her all the work here early, Kramer. I don't remember that McVeigh from the first game, but every look has been inside to her.
Yeah, they're trying to push the ball in the middle, get us in foul trouble. I mean, we beat them inside last time, and they think that's the only way to take us out of the game, and I'd say they're right.
That's correct. LaRue on the outside. Stark open at the high point, but they're going to kick it over to Brand, over to Clevenger. She's going to shoot another 3, and that's good. 4:13 left in the first quarter. Erie pulls out in front 10-4 over the Bullpups. It's good to see the outside shot falling here tonight with our big girls sitting on the bench early with foul trouble.
Yeah, it is. We can get Maddie back in the game here in the second quarter and keep her under control, and Skylar scoring like she is really going to open some things up for this game down the road here, I think.
Scott looking inside, gets it inside to the high post. She's going to drive, shots up, blocked by Pasquarelli, and they're going to get her. Oh, good job. I thought they was going to call her for travel.
They were going to call her for the walk too, but she was pushed into there by 34.
Looks like Caney's going to bring up a little bit of pressure here, put some pressure on the ball handlers.
That foul was called on number 22, Washburn. Be her first, team second.
Brandt, she's going to shoot for 3, no good. Rebound by McVeigh. Scott pushing it up for the Bullpups here. She's going to drive on Brandt, kick it off to Hightower. Little shot up, no good, but there's McVeigh with the rebound. Hightower drives, one long shot, no good. Rebound 5-4, and Bull Pups get it again. They try to go back inside, but knocked away by Clevenger. Inbounds there. It's taken away by Clevenger. She's looking to go coast to coast here. There is girls black, but she goes up, and it's blocked by Hightower, knocked out of bounds.
That's a good steal and take there by Clevenger. The rest of the Red Devils just need to hustle up the floor and give her some help.
She'll pass it in to LaRue. LaRue thought about a three, but now it gives it to Clevenger. Her three, no good. Rebound 5-4 there. Rebounded by Stark. Inside to Pasquarelli. Shot up and good. Alex Pasquarelli puts in two. 2:46 left in the first quarter. It's Erie 12, Caney 4.
That's a good look there by Skyler. She was barely even got control of the ball and saw Alex wide open in there, got it into her, so she took advantage of it.
Very good on defensive end now. Clevenger knocks it out of bounds but steps on the sideline. Yeah, I can't wait till Maddie comes back in here in the second quarter and tries to establish that inside game with her.
Back into the game for the Bull Pups is number 15, Cummins.
Comiska inbounds it to Scott. Back to Comiska inside. Shots up. No good, but is fouled. O'Shields with the shot.
That foul's going to be on number 20, Sarah Stark. Going to be her first.
First free throw's good for O'Shields.
Into the game for the Lady Devils, number 5, Mia Pemberton. Going to give Jenna LaRue a little break. Here, 2:26 to go in the first quarter. 12-5, Red Devils.
Second free throw's no good. The free throw shooter gets the rebound. Scott kicks over there to Cummins. She's dribbling inside. Steal there by Clevenger. Pasquarelli will track it down. Clevenger off to Pemberton. Inside, Stark. She'll go up. Wild shot, no good. Rebound, Caney.
Man, Stark took off the run, played defense there. Which is a good decision, but that ball come right where she should have been looking.
There's a shot there by number 22, Washburn. Should have been an offensive foul. She lowered that shoulder, but 2 points for Caney, so 1:42 left here in the first quarter, 12-7. Traveling call there, Kramer. We missed the other two, but they got the traveling on that end.
Yeah, we were stumbling and bumbling all the way down the floor, carrying the ball and running with it and everything else, but we finally got bailed out there.
Caney puts on full court pressure here. They're bringing up, looks like playing man-to-man, full court pressure. Now Brandt has it, looking to get it back to Clevenger. She'll hand off. Clevenger bringing it across the half-court line. Passes it off to Stark. She's looking inside. She's going to drive, kick it out to Clevenger. Inside to Pemberton, outside to Stark. She'll drive, kick off to Pemberton. Pemberton for three. Bank, no good. Rebound, fought for. Going to get it by Stark. She's inside. Clevenger with the shot, no good. Rebound, Brandt, put back, no good, but fouled. Brandt will go to the line to shoot two.
That was going to be on number 22. Washburn be her second. Team third.
First free throw for Brandt's nothing but net. Second free throw is also good.
56.1 here to go in the first quarter. 14-7 Red Devils.
Scott controlling the tempo here for the Bullpups. Sends it inside to Cummins. Her shot's no good. Rebound by Caney on O'Shields. She'll put it up and get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on number 5, Mia Pemberton, her first, team 5th.
O'Shields' first free throw's up and good. Second free throw's up and also good. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Erie 14, Caney 9. Full court pressure here, man-to-man full court pressure brought out by Caney. Clevenger's going to take it herself, get it off to Brandt. Brandt's going to dribble right to Clevenger and then pass to her 2 foot away. Pasquarelli tried to get it to start. Luckily, it was a turnover, but the Bullpups took off too quick, so they'll turn the ball back over to Erie. Be our ball underneath the baseline.
17.9 seconds here. We need to really get some points out of this opportunity here.
Inside to Pasquarelli, shots up, no good. Rebounded by O'Shields. Caney pushing it up, 10 seconds left on the clock. Scott's got it, passes it off. High tire for 3, no good. Rebound by O'Shields. Gives Caney another opportunity. Luckily, Brandt tipped it away and no one got another shot off, but time and time again, we cannot rebound the ball.
Yeah, the story of our season here, as of late, since the tournament at least, has been second, third, fourth opportunities for the other team, and we cannot win ball games doing that. We've got ourselves in a foul situation. We give up 5 fouls in the first half. All but maybe one have come on second and third opportunities from the other team. If we just blocks out on the backside, we get the rebound, we go the other way. Maybe even we get fouled. But instead, we're just giving the opportunities away over and over again. And, that we can't do that.
How many points they got off the free throw line, Kramer?
5 of their 9 at the free throw line.
So they're doing a pretty good job at the line. We got to do a better job of rebound because all them fouls come basically off of the rebound. They rebounded and we had to foul them because they had a backside shot right there wide open underneath the goal.
Yeah, unfortunately for us right now, they're shooting 50% from the free throw line. If they make free throws, this game's tied.
Right. Caney will come out here in the second quarter. They'll have the ball first as they get it into Scott. Devils playing that 1-3-1 defense. Scott's going to pull up for 3. No good. Rebound, Pemberton.
Nice backside rebound that time. She boxed her man out, got position, and pulled the rebound down. Then she brings ball up the floor with authority, sets the offense.
Brand over to Clevenger. We got Kramer back in the game. We need to get her into it. Hightower putting a lot of pressure on Clevenger. Off to Kramer, no good. Rebound to Hightower. Hightower's going to go coast to coast, no good. Kramer with the rebound. She'll get it off to Clevenger.
That's what we got to do right there. One opportunity for them. We need to take a little better shot at this end.
It was a good give and go, but Pasquarelli's window got shut down there. Lucky to get that ball back. Pemberton goes inside to Kramer. Shots up, no good.
They're going to call out on the floor. Not sure how she never even came to a stop, but nonetheless, foul's going to be on number 30, O'Shields, be her first, team 4th. Into the game for the Lady Devils, Haley McGowan.
Clevenger gets it into McGowan. She's going to dribble around, hand off to Clevenger to the free throw line, pass into Pasquarelli. Shot up and good. Nice look there by Clevenger. Good finish by Pasquarelli. 6:46 left in the second quarter. Erie 16, Caney 9. Scott for Caney. Gets her down to McVeigh. Actually, that's Kaminska. Oh. McVeigh with the shot. Good. 6:20 left in the second quarter. Erie 16, Caney 11.
I thought we were getting ready to go back to the Pine there, Ryan.
Yeah, me too.
It's a good thing Caney has soft chairs, it looks to me like.
McGowan drives in, kicks it back to Clevenger. Inside to Kramer. She's going to square up. Tried to hand it off to Hightower. Got a jump ball there. Be Erie's ball under the baseline. Going to bring it out to the side. Pemberton looking. Finally gets it in here to McGowan. McGowan's going to drive to the point, reset the offense. Kicks it over to Pemberton, over to the left wing. Inside. Nice give and go there for Clevenger to Kramer. Kramer gets blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. Looked like she had trouble catching that pass. Took a little more time to get it up.
Yeah, right now it looks like she's been sleeping in every day for the last 6 days to me.
Oh, I know better than that. She's been trying to save lambs. McGowan over to Pemberton. Inside, a terrible pass there by Pemberton, picked off by Hightower. She goes coast to coast, shots up, no good. She was out of bounds. Good call there. Big go ball back to Erie. McGowan looking to get it inbounds there to Clevenger. Clevenger fighting for it. Should have been a foul on Hightower for reaching in. No call. Clevenger kicks it out to Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli in trouble there. Gets it over to Pemberton. Inside, back to Clevenger here. Had a good sit inside, then look, they're inside and they missed that screen across, Kramer.
Yeah. When we take off, we're not even looking at the basket. We got our head to the other end of the floor.
Skip past to McGowan. She's going to drive in, layup up. Good. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Erie 18, Caney 11. Hightower up ahead to Scott. Scott's going to pull the trigger on a three. No good. Rebound fought for. It's going to be Caney's ball. Actually, we're on the floor. Good job there, Mia. Should at least tie it up to where the ball will be on the baseline there towards Caney.
Into the game for the Lady Devils is going to be Stark for Pasquarelli. Back in for the Bull Pups is going to be Washburn. And then for the Lady Devils, Brandt's going to come back in for Pemberton.
Caney inbounds to Scott. Cross court pass goes up. It's going to be if it.
They're going to say Caney touched that ball first. Going to be a backcourt violation. Be Red Devil ball on the sideline.
I was worried Brandt got in there too quick.
Yeah, it's a good hustle after the ball, but, that situation, you needed to let Caney pick that one up.
Oh, it was a little late. Got it wide open. McGowan tried to hit Kramer and was a little late with the pass, be a turnover, and here comes Kamiska all the way. Shots up, no good. Good block out there by Kramer. Be a foul on Caney.
It's going to be on 22, Washburn. Going to be her third. Team fifth.
Washburn was the third foul. Kind of got a little. She must have been watching Kramer a little bit last game.
Yeah, apparently.
Brandt's going to control at the top. The key gets it over to Clevenger. Clevenger looking inside, gets it over to Kramer. Kick back to Stark. Stark's going to drive in, little jump shot, good. 4:05 left here in the second. Erie 20, Caney 11. Brandt puts a little bit of pressure on. Hightower trying to control it, gets it over to, we're inside, back out to Scott. Scott tries to shoot it. It's blocked by Kramer. They get it inside.
Dadgummit.
Kamiska ends up putting it in for Caney. 3:36 left here in the second. Erie 20, Caney 13. Brandt kicks off to Stark.
Has a good defensive possession. We just couldn't get a hold of the ball and hold on to it anywhere. Get called for the double dribble there on Stark. Going to be a turnover, Red Devils. that defensive possession was good. We completely blocked the shot. They throw it in. Balls rolling around. We just couldn't get picked up. Let them get that backside pass across the lane there.
First time we wasn't really out of position, just the ball didn't go our way. Comiskey kicks it off. Shot's no good there by Cummins. Maddie with the rebound, lost control and gets it out to McGowan. McGowan gets it over to Clevenger at the top of the key and kicks it over to the right, Brandt to the right wing. Brandt drives, kicks it off the high post. Back out to Brandt.
Holding the ball way too much here. This offense doesn't work when we're standing around. Ooh, Coach Daniel's going to take a timeout. Almost cost us there as Maddie decided to take that drive down the baseline. Something she needs to do. She hasn't done that tonight. She's really been a non-factor in this game so far tonight. Other than rebounds, she's been doing a decent job rebounding the ball.
Yeah, I mean, as far as points, she has, what she got, Caney? 2 points, 0 points. But rebounding here in the second quarter, she only got to play 30 seconds in the first quarter, got that early foul. So, I mean, stats are going to be a little short for the first half.
That's her fault.
Might be.
You know me, no slack.
I know how you feel. I'm probably the same way in the boys contest.
So 2:45 to go here in the half. Erie up 20-13.
Brandt inbounds the ball. She's looking around trying to get it inside. She's going to have to kick it over to Stark, and it's taken away over there by O'Shields. Here, shots up, no good. Knocked out of bounds off of Caney. It'll be Erie's ball. I was looking to see who shot that. I think it was Cummins.
Yeah.
McGowan looking to try to get it inbounds. Here's going to have.
Oh, my
Jiminy
goodness.
Christmas.
Had Maddie right there in front of her, too.
Yeah, wide open, and she tried to force it in. Comiskey took it away. Her shot's no good, and here comes Clevenger.
3-on-1.
And a wild shot there. Shouldn't have been taken.
Yeah, every fast break isn't a fast break. Sometimes you just get across half court and set up and run your offense.
Stark goes for the steal, does not get it. Shots up by Caney, no good. Kramer fighting for the rebound. Going to be a jump ball, be Erie's possession.
Into the game for the Lady Devils is going to be LaRue and Pasquarelli for Stark and McGowan. So on the floor for the Lady Devils is going to be Jenna LaRue, Skylar Clevenger, Alex Pasquarelli, Riley Brandt, and Maddie Kramer. So your starting 5 back on the floor. 2:08 to go here in the half.
Caney stays in that full court man-to-man pressure here, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, I would too the whole game.
Ball over on the baseline to Kramer. She tries to force it into LaRue. It's knocked away. No, here we go.
Foul here. Oh, my goodness. She got one give to her there. They called the lower of the shoulder that time.
She's done that before and got away with it. We'll take that foul call. It's on Hightower.
It's going to be on Hightower. Be her first, team 6th.
LaRue gets it into Brandt. Erie trying to screen for the ball handler. Brandt gets it across the timeline here and gets it back over to Clevenger at the left wing.
You use the term screen very loosely. I'm not sure I'd call that screening.
Inside, look there for O'Brien or O'Shields. She'll kick it out.
So you got to call that lane violation. She never came back out of there after she drove in, and that is what they call. So Caney's going to continue that full court pressure. We're going to set up a little different press break this time out. Caney's going to change some personnel, and they're going to pull their press back now. Pick it up at half court.
Looks like Simmons come in for Caney. O'Shields went to the bench. Brandt drives around, kicks it to LaRue on over to Clevenger. Inside to Pasquarelli, down low to Kramer. Shots up and good. Nice high-low there. Pasquarelli to Kramer. 56 seconds left here in the second quarter. Erie 22, Caney 13. Hightower looks down low. Shot was tried to attempt by McVeigh, but Kramer sent it out of bounds.
Maddie averaging a little over 2 blocks a game. He's got 2 of them today, keeping that streak going.
Hightower for 3, no good. Rebound, Kramer.
All right, we need to get some points here and go into the locker room with a double-digit lead.
40 seconds left here in action here in the first half. Brandt gives it over to Clevenger, over to LaRue. Free throw line shot up. No good. Rebound, Kramer, no good. Pasquarelli, shot's good. 27 seconds left. Erie 24, Caney 13. Oh, we got a trapper. You got to come on out there.
We're going to force a turnover there. 14.8 seconds to go. Lady Devils going to have another opportunity here, up by 11. Try to push this just another 2 points here.
Clevenger, long pass to Brandt. 10 seconds left. Brandt has it. Watch that arm, Kinsey. Kicks it out to LaRue. Back to Brandt. She's going to have to shot. We ain't going to get a shot off.
We lost track of the clock there, Ryan. We just got into what we were doing and not really paying attention to the clock.
Good half of basketball here for your Erie Lady Red Devils as they lead the Caney Bullpups 24-13 at halftime. We're going to take 30 seconds here. We'll be back for some halftime stats. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live at halftime here between the Erie Varsity girls action with Caney Bullpups. Kramer, what do we have for first half stats?
Well, Ryan, first half, Haley McGowan had 2 points. Alex Pasquarelli's got 1 foul, 6 points. Skylar Clevenger's got 8 points. Sarah Stark's got 1 foul, 4 points. Riley Brandt's got 2 points. Maddie Kramer's got 1 foul, 2 points. That second quarter was a much better quarter for the Lady Devils. Jumped out to a 24-13 lead, only gave up 4 points, scored 10. So went on a 10-4 run there in that second quarter to jump out to that 11-point lead that we've got here at halftime.
Yeah, it was good in that second quarter to get Kramer back on the floor. You could just tell with the rebound and the inside game, good high-low action there between Pasquarelli and Kramer. Good thing Clevenger kind of kept us in the game in the first quarter with Maddie on the bench, hit a couple nice big three-pointers, had the outside game going and got the inside going in the second quarter. So hopefully in the second half here we can continue to play the inside-outside game, continue to play defense, and hopefully can do a better job of rebounding. We did a lot better job the second quarter, but first quarter we don't even want to talk about. So hopefully we'll continue the rebound and keep us out of foul trouble that way.
Yeah, we need to come out here this second half and slip back into, our style of basketball. We've kind of gotten a little bit away from that when we sub a little bit. But, we need to come out here, get our starters back on the floor, run off a few points here pretty quick defensively. To me, we just look a little slow. We're just not getting after that ball. When we do go after the ball, we're just a half a step late, and we're getting in there in that foul situation instead of getting on the ball. So we need to hopefully make that adjustment there at halftime, get ourselves woke up, take a cold shower, whatever it takes, and come out here in the second half and get that step that we're missing. I think we're just a little slow on defense.
Yeah, and that little slow step you're talking about, it's visible out there, and I still relate that to being laid up there for 5 or 6 days because of the weather, not having a chance to practice, get on the floor, sleeping in. But all aside, we still got to play basketball, so hopefully, Caney's kind of looked the same way. They come out trying to get the ball inside the whole first quarter. I mean, Kramer was in foul trouble, so they thought they could take advantage of us there, but their outside shooting's been non-existent.
Yeah. Yeah, they've only got 8 points from the floor right here out of their 13. So, right now, Lady Devils doing a good job keeping that ball shut down. We just can't foul and put them on the free throw line.
Folks, we got about 10 seconds left here before second half action. Remember, your Erie Devils will be traveling right to left on the floor. Caney will have the ball first coming out here after the half. It appears all 5 starters back in there for Erie. And looking like Caney went the same way. So all 5 starters back in for Caney. Cummins kicks over to Scott. Good job there by Brandt. Knocking it away. Caney will regain possession. Scott doing a good job trying to run into Brandt there to get a foul call. She'll pull up for 3. No good. And there's Kramer with the rebound. One and done for Caney, and I like to say that.
Yeah, that's how we need to keep this whole second half for them.
Brandt over to Clevenger, inside the high post to Clevenger, down the baseline to Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli's going to drive, kind of lose control of it, kick to LaRue, on over to Brandt. Inside to Kramer to low post. Oh, nice move, but we got a 3-second call on Pasquarelli on the backside.
Yeah, that's 2 of those tonight on her. She needs to get aware of where she's at. We haven't seen that call all year, so it's tough to make that adjustment here at the tail end of the season, but it's been a rule forever, so she needs to get that and find where she's at there.
Devils come out in that 1-3-1 defense. Caney trying to, good job there. LaRue stepping in, taking away from Cummins. She's getting mugged by Cummins. No call. Gets it off to back out to Clevenger for 3, and it's good. 6:43 left here in the third quarter. Erie 27, Caney 13. Scott over on the left wing. Trying to set up on Clevenger. She'll drive with it.
It'll be a timeout. Caney going to be a full timeout here with 6:30 to go in the third quarter. 27-13 Lady Devils.
Good start here to the third quarter, Kramer. We got some good defensive rebounding down there. Come down, had a good inside-outside game. Clevenger hits that three after being inside at the high post, kick back out. But the time before, we had good action down low with Kramer and Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli just got caught napping a little bit, stayed in the lane too long.
Yeah, we got lucky there that last possession. Jenna made a good steal down there. She was wanting to pull up the dribble, but she's just all over the top over there to where she really didn't feel comfortable pulling up, and she just kept pushing the ball up the floor there. Got it inside there to Kramer, and she knew she couldn't do anything with it with that kind of pressure and got it kicked back out to Skyler for that three. Made a turnover into 3 points, and that's what we got to do here.
Erie with a 14-point lead here in the third quarter, 6.5 left here. Kamiska is going to inbounds into Scott. She'll kick it around to Hightower. Down low to Kamiska. Looking inside. Kramer knocked away. Trying to go back inside to McVeigh, which if I was Caney, I'd do the same thing. I'd try to get fouls down there.
Yeah, Maddie, she's, instead of putting that trap on in there. And turnover there, steal by LaRue on the inbounds pass. She's cheating back there, and when they throw that lob pass, she's just trying to get her hands on it. You do that 2 or 3 times, and they'll quit it altogether, and that'll really play into our favor.
Good job there by LaRue to get the steal. Now we got Clevenger at the high post, kicks it to Pasquarelli. She'll drive and get a foul call on McVeigh.
It's going to be her second, team first.
Erie comes out in a box formation. Looking to get it out on the baseline to Kramer, over to Brandt. Now we got Clevenger coming out. Give it back to her. Kramer set up at the low post there. Now we get it to her. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Hightower.
Needed that first time, a bounce pass there, and would have got that in there when she had her perfectly sealed.
Yeah, she had McVeigh right there on her hip where she needed it, and we didn't get it to her quick enough. Those Shields lose control of it and gets it out to Scott. Scott working on Clevenger here. Skip pass over to Kaminska. Back over to Hightower, over to Scott. Good job the Erie defense here. Gets it down. McVeigh has it on the baseline. Back to O'Shields, on over to Hightower. Scott has it on the right wing, trying to survey the floor here. Gets it down to Kamiska, back to Scott.
Got a lane violation there on McVeigh, set up down there.
Big girls working hard down there for Caney, but the big girls for the Devils have been shutting them down.
Yeah, Maddie and Alex are doing a great job there switching on that, really keeping them from getting that outside shot on the baseline off that 1-3-1 and keeping the inside shut down right now.
Scott giving Brandt kind of hectic. We get it inside. LaRue, little shots up. No good. Rebound by McVeigh.
Dead ball.
Good job there by LaRue. She'll get it. No good. Shot up again. No good. Third time. No good, but she's fouled. Daggone.
Hey, I'm all for getting some stats down there, but go ahead and put one through the hoop there, girl. Fouls on number 24, Kaminska. Just going to be her first, team second.
LaRue's first free throw's good. Washburn check back in for the Bullpups. Second free throw's up and good. 4:42 left here in the third period. Erie 29, Caney 13. Hightower controls it for Caney. She'll kick it down to Washburn. Good pressure there by LaRue. 1-3-1 defense giving Caney all kinds of trouble here this evening. Scott gets it over to O'Shields. Washburn at the left baseline gets it back to Scott. Her three's up and good. First three-pointer given up tonight. Scott gets it. 4:08 left here in the third, 29-16.
Travel. Knocked down by your own player there.
Be Erie's ball on the baseline here. Erie set up in the wishbone formation. Clevenger dribbled off her foot, and it'll be a turnover on Erie.
.355 here to go in the third quarter. 29-16, your Lady Devils.
Scott gets it over to Washburn, looking inside down there for McVeigh. McVeigh working awful hard down low. Hightower, she's going to drive right into LaRue. Be a foul call.
That's going to be their second foul on Jenna LaRue. It's going to be the team first.
Caney looking to get it inside the free throw line, kicks it back.
Bounce it off Maddie's foot there, and we'll take that call.
We'll take that call all day. Hightower gets into high point to Washburn. Now it's off to Scott. Scott trying to drive. Good job here by the Lady Devils defense. Yep, there's the turnover, traveling call on Hightower. Be a turnover on Caney going back to Erie here with 3:26 left in the third quarter. Lady Devils up by 13.
They're going to put some pressure back on us here. We've struggled with this press all year, really, against anybody that's done it to us. Nice screen there by Jenna. So far, the only girl on this team I've seen set a good screen.
They're trying to get it into Kramer. It was poked away, but they're going to take the ball back. Good job there by Kramer. Now she'll throw it away back to McVeigh. Hightower's got a one-on-one against Clevenger. She's going to back it out. Good defense there, and then Brandt steps in there and takes it away. Good job there by Clevenger stopping that fast break.
It was a smart move by Scott to not take it to the basket, but then she just made a bad throw, and Brandt just right there to take it from her.
Nice Clevenger to Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli up good. Good look, good finish. 2:40 left here in the third. Erie 31, Caney 16.
Yeah, that was a nice backdoor cut by Alex and Skylar to see her there, and Alex finished that baby.
Hightower on the right wing gets it down to Washburn. Washburn studying the field here, looking for O'Shields on the baseline, off to McVeigh. No good. Rebound Clevenger. Good look ahead to LaRue. LaRue up for two. Good. Nice job there, Clevenger, looking up the floor, seeing LaRue. Be a timeout on the floor called by Caney. It'll be a 30-second timeout with 2:08 left here in the third quarter. Erie has pushed the lead up. It's 33-16.
Ryan, you said something that time right there. Good job by Skylar with her head up, looking up the floor. That's something that we haven't been doing successfully all year. We've been dribbling. All of our guards have been dribbling with their head in the floor, running around like ostriches out there. And tonight we got our head up, we're looking up the floor, and we're seeing the open man down the floor. We got to get that timing down a couple times. We're throwing it a little late, but we're seeing it at least. You know, that's a good thing tonight. We're seeing some open people up the floor, some things that we've been missing down through the season.
Well, Kramer, we always call it like we see it, whether people agree with it or not. And you're right. We've been on Skyler quite a bit this year, dribbling with her heads down, missing a lot of people. But tonight she's done a great job of keeping that head up and seeing them open people. Scott working on Brandt. Brandt with the push foul there. Kind of a stupid foul where it was at.
It's going to be her first, team second. 1:59 here in the third.
Scott has it on the right wing, gets to the right baseline. Good job by Kramer to knock it away. Now she'll get a little silly foul there on the baseline.
But hey, just her second.
That's right. You got three more, young lady. Let's just don't use them in this quarter.
Yeah, don't get them right now. Usually she's pretty bang, so.
Shot there by Cummins, no good. And Kramer with the rebound. She'll get it off to Stark that checked in at that timeout along with Pemberton. Clevenger with her head up, drives all the way. Good look there by Kramer. Kramer couldn't quite control it.
I really thought that ball was poked away by Caney.
I'm just excited about the drive and kick. I would love to finish that one, but the girls tonight have done a great job finding that open person.
Yeah, unselfish basketball is what it's going to take to win games down the stretch here. Skylar's going to get called for a little push there. If she would have been just a touch more aggressive and cut that off just a little quicker, she didn't see it quite quick enough. And that's what we was talking about there at halftime. We're just that half step late. When we see it, we get in there and we're just making that contact instead of stealing that ball.
Cummins out on the top of the key, tries to get it down.
Good job, Sarah, to jump in front of that ball. Coach Daniels going to take timeout to save the possession.
Good timeout there by Daniels. She going to call a full timeout? She is.
Looks like we're going to sit down for this one.
Since we got a full timeout, we're going to step aside real quick, and we're going to put our Booster Club members up. Y'all can take a look at the sponsorship. If you're not a Booster Club member yet, please get a hold of us. Try to get a sponsorship paid. Looking forward to the rest of this year and also next year.
So with 1:14 to go here in the third quarter, Erie's got a 33-16 lead. BR ball underneath Caney's baskets. They're going to come in and put some pressure on. Pemberton into Skylar. Long pass over to Kramer, and she's going to get pushed on the catch by number 30. O'Shield's going to be her second, just a team third. We've got 47 people standing at the baseline, and the officials are going to tell them they need to get out of the way. It's a basketball game. Probably didn't tell that lady in the police outfit, uniform to move, did he?
I think he did.
Oh, I guess so.
She didn't pull the pistol, so she must not be upset.
She might tase him later. Oh, my goodness, Riley Brandt. To cut to the basket wide open there.
We get the ball into Clevenger. She'll get it ahead to Brandt. Brandt's going to drive. Little 8-footer, no good. Kramer fighting for the rebound, gets it. Kicks it out to Clevenger for three. No good. Rebound there by Caney. Washburn with the rebound there. Get it off to Scott. Scott will fire another three. Nothing but net. 44 seconds left here in the third. Erie 33, Caney 19. Oh, Pemberton walked with it. She drug the foot. Never needed to pick the dribble up either, Kramer. That's a terrible place to pick a dribble up, especially when there's no defender right in front of you.
So 36 seconds here in the third quarter, and going to give Caney another opportunity.
Washburn trying to hit Kaminsky inside, but decides to keep it outside. Those Shields lose controls of it, but gets it back to Kaminsky. She'll drive, kick it to Cummins. Cummins shots up and good. 15 seconds left here. Erie's just 33, Caney 21. Clevenger tried to get it to Kramer there, but threw it out of bounds over her head.
Well, hopefully 5.6 seconds go. Hopefully Riley can put just enough pressure on, keep them from getting a shot off here.
Yeah, but they got it to Scott. That's who you want if it's a Caney. Shots up, no good. My Atlanta. Rebound by O'Shields. Devils standing and looking. So at the end of the third quarter, Erie 33, Caney 21. 12-point lead here. Kramer going into the fourth quarter. If I remember right, we had a 14-point lead to start the quarter.
So right there, that tail end of that, our lead was up to 17 there.
But
at one
the
point.
start to half, it was 14, so we lost 2 in that quarter.
But before Caney took that last time out there with a minute to go, they had only scored 3 points that quarter. They come out in that last minute and some change there and scored 7 more points unanswered by the Lady Devils. That's something that we can't let happen again coming out of this quarter. We got to come back out and get back into our swing of defense, take our time on the offense, not throw up. We were doing good there, and then we started throwing the ball a little, getting a little lackadaisical, throwing the ball away, taking some shots maybe we shouldn't have. But we'll get back into the swing of things here, hopefully, and
good news is the Devils will have the ball coming out of the quarter. Looks like the Devils will have the starting lineup in there, except for Pemberton will be in place of LaRue. Caney has, I believe, their starters in. Maybe Washburn's in for McVeigh. And it looks like O'Shields is in for Simmons.
And LaRue's going to check in for Pemberton here. So now we do have our starting 5 back on the floor. Kramer going to inbound the ball.
I guess it's a 10-point lead here, Kramer. 33-23. They must not have put the 2 points up there.
Points up.
Kramer losing control of the ball to Scott. She's going to go. That's a walk.
Trouble.
Good call there by the official. LaRue with a good job defensively there.
Yeah, she made her pull up. She made that call there.
10-point lead here with 7:43 left in the contest. Caney comes back out in this full court man-to-man press. We got LaRue bringing the ball up here. Did a good job. Looks inside to Kramer. Shots up. No good. Decided not to go off the glass. Washburn goes up, gets hammered. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
There's only one thing worse than missing an easy shot at one end. Let's go to the other end to do a stupid foul. It's going to be her 3rd.
First shot up there by Washburn's no good. Second free throws up, also no good. Rebound by Pasquarelli. She'll lose control of it. Be a jump ball, be Caney's ball. So 7:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Still 10-point lead here by the Lady Devils. Kaminska looking in at the Cummins. Free throw line shots up. Good. 7:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Erie girls 33, Caney 25. We had Kramer rumbling, jumbling down the sideline. They call her for a double dribble, but
after she had picked up her dribble, I don't know. I'm not sure that was a call out I made there, but whatever.
Didn't see that one, but nevertheless, it's a turnover on the Devils. Scott brings it up for the Bullpups. They have an 8-point deficit right now. They try to get it inside. They do get it inside, but there's Kramer with the big block. Clevenger pushes ahead to LaRue. Shots up, no good. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Another good look there by Clevenger.
Foul's going to be on number 10, Scott. Just her first, team 4th. That was a good look, but that was a long pass. Holy cow.
LaRue's first free throws up, no good, rimmed in and out. It was a long pass, Kramer, but when there's no one around, that was a good pass. I was surprised when I looked down there was no white shirts even in the area.
Yeah.
Second shot's up. This one is good. 6:44 left here in the fourth quarter, 34-25, Erie over Caney. Washburn kicks it to Cummins over to Scott. Scott looking down for O'Shields. Maddie Kramer taking it away from O'Shields again. She'll get it over LaRue this time. LaRue's going to bring the ball up. Now she'll get it off to Clevenger. Clevenger over to Brandt. Nice high post look by Pasquarelli. She stumbled a little bit, traveled trying to get it to Kramer. It was going to be a nice give and go there, but she...
It was, golly, that was beautiful in the making right there. She just shuffled her feet before she threw it.
Devils staying in that 1-3-1 defense here. Scott looks down those Shields inside to Washburn. Her shot's up, no good. Rebound LaRue. LaRue's going to keep it and clear. Now she's going to walk with it.
Come on, girls.
Another turnover here in the fourth quarter. One that shouldn't have happened there. LaRue picked her dribble up and couldn't keep both feet set. Grab it. We got a foul by LaRue, and
it's going to be her third.
It was a good foul, though. She had a wide open lane to the layup there.
It'll be the team sixth. Caney ball underneath. 5:44 to go, 34-25. Simmons back into the game for Caney.
Lady Devils look like they was in kind of a 2-3 zone there. Now falls back into their 1-3-1. Scott pull up, free throw line, no good. Rebound, Pasquarelli. She'll get it to LaRue, off to Clevenger. Clevenger's going to clear it down to Brandt. Oh, man. No one at home could probably have seen that, but we had a nice, easy shot there. Good shot there by Clevenger, so I guess patience was okay. Well, I was going to say it looked like the big girl was free, cutting down low early on in that.
Scott's going to pull up for a long-range three, and Skylar's going to get called for the aggressive block out. Not a good foul there at all. That ball was way short. Never had a chance of making it. Going to be her second, team seventh. Scott to the line to shoot three.
Good news is the first one's off the rim, no good. She'll still have two more attempts.
5-10 here, 11-point Red Devil lead.
Second one is good, though. Scott will have one more attempt, try to bring the lead down to single digits.
Pemberton in for the Lady Devils for LaRue.
Free throw's good, so 5-10 left here in the game. Caney cuts the lead to 9, 36-27.
She can't dribble, go get it. I don't know what we're doing, but
we're
didn't
going to
handle the inbound pass and had to make a dribble there, and then we watched, so the Red Devils got to burn a timeout here. It's like a 30-second timeout to get things under control. 5:05 to go, 36-27, Red Devil lead.
Devils down to 2 timeouts left in the game. Caney still has 3. Press is kind of, for the most part of the game, Erie's taking care of the ball. We've had some turnovers here and here, but into the third quarter, early fourth quarter, the press is really starting to take a little bit of toll here on our girls.
Yeah, we gotta look because we've got some open people. We're just not looking. We're so focused on getting the ball to one or two people that we're missing the quick opportunity to get it into one of our post people. Granted, we don't want them bringing the ball up the floor, but we need the ball inbounds.
Yeah.
So we need to get it to them if that's who's open and then come back and take it from them.
We get it into Clevenger here, and be careful. We've about had a moving screen. But good job here by Hightower on Clevenger. You got to get rid of it for a 5-second call here. Now we try to force it into Kramer. I think we're going to get bailed out, and it'll be a foul on Caney.
Going to be on number 30 of Shields. Going to be her third, just a team fifth.
Yeah, back to that press break. It might be good to get it into a big girl so our point guard can break and
Let her too much.
Actually get open on the fly instead of coming to the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now we're not screening for nothing down there. We're just kind of running around loosey-goosey. And like I said, if we could get it into a big girl, maybe they can come run by and get the handoff.
We got it into Kramer, no good. We got a foul call.
Shoot the score.
Foul's going to be on Alex Pasquarelli.
Be her second, team 8th. Washburn to the line for 2.
Is that Washburn?
Yeah. She'll shoot a 1-on-1.
No good, but there's O'Shields with the rebound. She'll get it off to Hightower on over to Washburn. She'll travel with the ball.
Drag that pivot foot there and get a turnover. Got lucky on that one. 4:29 to go here in the game. Red Devils with just a 9-point lead still.
We get it into Clevenger, and she's going to bring the ball up against Hightower. Brand on the left wing surveying floor here. Gets it back to the point to Clevenger. Clevenger's going to try to drive, kick to Kramer. She pulls up, kicks it back to Clevenger. Clevenger drives, kicks it to Kramer inside, shots up, good. 4:03 left in the fourth quarter, 38-27. Erie pushes it back to 11-point lead. Skip pass, they got it to Comiskey down low, back to Scott. She's going to drive, shots up, good. 3:46 left here, 38-29. We got Brandt running down the sideline. Good job of stopping there, not forcing the issue.
It was. She didn't have the numbers until the very end there. It was good to pull it up and run the offense.
Inside the high post to Kramer. Kicks it back to Pemberton. Pemberton needs to square up here, be aggressive. She does. Gets it back to Clevenger. Bad pass there to Kramer, but she gets the ball. They're going to call her for a traveling call. Bad pass that time. Not sure. I can't remember who made it to Kramer, but Kramer was cutting across. They got to her awful late.
Yeah, we're either throwing that ball leading them way too far, or we're not, we're throwing it behind them. We're just not making that good entry pass that we were earlier in that third quarter when we had a good little run there.
Oh, they left Comiskey wide open. Her drive's good. 3:04 left in the game. Caney's cut this lead to 7, 38-31. Full court pressure again. Foul on Caney.
Going to be on Scott. Going to be her second. Should be the team 6th, so both teams will be in the bonus after this now.
Clevenger kicks it over to Pemberton. Pemberton looking. She gets it knocked away, but she'll get it back. She's going to skip pass over to Brandt. Inside to Pasquarelli. Over to Kramer. She goes up. Gets fouled. She didn't want to be unselfish there, but it looked like to me if Pasquarelli one power dribble had a layup right there.
Yeah, she needed to shoot that ball there. Maddie really wasn't in position to score. She was kind of staying back, it was backside. Alex should have just finished that from her side.
Kramer's first free throw attempt of the game's good. Good to see her back in line there. Had a little bit of trouble there for a while last game, then finally got her under control and hit several. So second free throw up for Kramer's also no good. That's off the top. She went 1 for 2. Her shots no good. Rebound Pasquarelli, put back no good. Rebounded by Scott from Caney. Looked like a carry there.
High.
No call on the carry, and we're going to get a foul call on Erie.
That was going to be on Riley Brandt. Going to be her second. Team 9th. So Scott will get bailed out of a carry there and shoot 1-on-1.
Free throws up and good. Nothing but net.
Scott, who I assume is a pretty good free throw shooter, is not who we want sitting at the line at this point in the game. 2:27 to go in the game. 7-point Red Devil lead, 39-32.
Second free throw's no good off the front of the rim. Pemberton gets the rebound here. She's bringing it up the floor. She'll kick it off to Brandt. Kramer inside to Clevenger. They're going to get a foul call here on Caney. Clevenger will go to the line and shoot a one-on-one.
Going to be on Hightower, being her second. Going to be the team 7, so Clevenger will get an opportunity to put some points on the board for the Lady Devils.
Kramer, we got a 7-point lead here. We're going to the line for a 1-1. Only 2:14 left in the game. We just need to make sure we keep our wits about ourselves and take care of the rest of these 2 minutes.
Yeah, we need to make these free throws and then calm down offensively.
First shot's up and good for Clevenger. Second free throw's up and good.
Jenna LaRue's going to come in for me at Pemberton here. Red Devils will be back with their starting 5 on the floor for the last 2:14 here. Caney's coach yelling to push the ball, push the tempo here. Red Devils are back in that 1-3-1 defense.
Brandt steps in, takes it away. Good job there by Brandt. She's going to bring it up and get it off to Clevenger. Clevenger in the short corner there, going to have a little shot. No good. Rebound, 5-4, controlled by Kramer. She'll kick it out. Erie reset. 1:44 left here in the ball game. Oh, ill-advised pass. Kamiska takes it over. LaRue bells her out, fouls her there with 1:37 left. After all the great passes Clevenger's made tonight, she was a little lackadaisical on that one and threw it right away.
Yeah, and that's going to get Jenna her 4th foul of the night here with the 1:37 to go and put Kaminsky at the line for 2.
First free throw's up and good. Second one's no good. Rebound there by Washburn. She tried to put it back up and got fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. It looked like she was straight up to me there, Kramer, but
yeah, I was down marking the missed free throw, and Maddie's going to pick up her 4th foul with 1:35 to go.
Washburn's first free throw's up and good. Down to a 7-point lead here with 1:35.
I was about ready to say that's a good foul. She ain't made a free throw all game, but she finally made that one. She'll miss this one, though.
And she did, but we're going to let Scott rebound. Layups up, no good. LaRue's going to come down with it this time. 1:30 left in the contest, 7-point lead, 41-34.
Coach Daniel's going to take a full timeout here with 1:23 to go. Red Devils got that 41-34 lead. I want to take a second here real quick. Everybody out there watching, if you would go to the Erie Booster Club Facebook page, let us know where you're watching the game from. Also, let us know if this is something that you think you want to see happen again next year, regardless of the COVID situation, if we're allowed to have more fans in the gym. Let us know if it's something you would like to see us continue to do, and let us know where you're watching the games from. We will, out of the responses on that Facebook page, we'll take a random draw, and one lucky winner will get some Red Devil paraphernalia sent to you.
Kramer, I don't know about you, but I'd enjoy to keep doing this. I have a lot of fun at it, but I tell you one thing, I hope we do not have to do it because of COVID for next year. I'm about tired of the COVID deal. I'm be glad when everybody gets through all this and we get everything kind of back to normal, which I'm going to tell you guys, we got a lot of fans in the stands. It's getting closer every day, I think, to becoming more and more normal. It's a good turnout here. Erie traveled really well to Caney, and we appreciate all them fans that came to the contest tonight. Clevenger drove in, got a foul call. She'll go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1.
That foul is going to be a number 20 Hightower, be her 3rd.
First free throw up for Clevenger's good. Second free throw's also good. Pushes the lead to a 9-point lead for Erie. 1:17 left here in the game. Erie's going to put a little bit of pressure on the ball here as Hightower brings it up. She'll get it over to Scott. Don't want to give her too much room.
No, they've got to score with that. They want to get that three-point shot, and they want to get it probably a lot quicker than what they are. Washburn's going to let one fly, and it's going to be way to the long side. Rebound by Clevenger, pushed up the floor to Brandt. We're going to set the offense. We are in control here. 50 seconds to go. She's going to get fouled on the floor by Scott there. It's going to be her third, and she will shoot two with the double bonus.
First shot by Brandt, no good off the front of the rim. Cummins going to check back into the game for Caney. Second shot, no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Cummins. She'll get it to Comiskey, push it up to Scott. Scott thought about a three. Not sure why she didn't shoot it, but she'll kick it off over here to. There's a good job there by Kramer, knocking it away there from Washburn. Erie will control. 37 seconds left.
Yeah, they've got to foul us if we're going to score. So there's no reason to push the ball here. Just don't get a 5-second call. Move the ball around.
Erie doing a good job taking care of the ball here. Gets about to Clevenger. LaRue has it. 20 seconds left in the ball game. Looks like Caney's just going to play good defense here. No foul. Just finish the game out. We're down to under 10 seconds left. Had a little foul there, but the refs decided not to call it. Knocked out of bounds with 0.7 seconds left.
I say we alley-oop dunk it right here for the last points of the game, Ryan. I guess we're going to go with a different plan.
Yeah. Folks, that's the end of the ball game where Erie is victorious tonight, 43-34 over the Caney Bullpups. We're going to step aside here for about 60 seconds. We're going to come back with you for the end of the game stats. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live getting ready for varsity boys action here in about 14 minutes. Until then, we're going to talk a little bit about the Erie varsity girls. And Kramer, do you got some stats for the game?
Yeah, so Haley McGowan's going to end the game with 2 points. Jenna LaRue's going to finish with 4 fouls and 5 points. Alex Pasquarelli's going to end the game with 8 points. Sarah Stark's going to end with 4 points. Riley Brandt with 2. Maddie Kramer with just 5. Skylar Clevenger's going to lead all scorers on the night with 17 points. And, you know, Ryan, that was a big night for Skylar. You know, we talked about it during the game, how she played a lot better bringing the ball up the floor, kept her composure. Caney did a good job putting pressure on the ball tonight. And, we did a better job bringing up the floor. We still committed a lot of turnovers, but we did a better job of doing things while we on the offensive end.
Yeah, we did, and I tell you, I'm going to throw this out there. There will probably be a lot of people disagree with me, but I think Clevenger played the best game she played all night or all year, and the reason I'm saying that is for the majority of the game, she did a great job of taking care of the ball, dribbling with her head up, and seeing the open people on the floor.
Yeah, that's the key is when you're the point guard. You know, we made a lot of passes up the floor tonight to somebody that was open, and that's a key element in things when you're trying to play this level of ball. And unfortunately, we didn't get to convert on a lot of those. You know, we made some silly mistakes. You know, we might have traveled, couldn't handle the pass, or we missed the layup. We missed a lot of easy layups, didn't get the rebound. We didn't spend a lot of time at the free throw line. Lady Devils shot well free throw line, 6 out of 10. No, I'm sorry, 8 out of 12 from the free throw line. But, defensively, we did a pretty decent job on Scott. Held her scoreless in the first half. She was a complete non-factor. She did end the game with 11 second-half points. Really, for a scoring threat that she can be, did a pretty good job keeping her under control, especially in that first half.
Yeah, defensively, I agree. We did a good job on the Scott girl. I mean, because Scott's one of those that could go off for 20 pretty easy. We did a great job in the first half. In the second half, she made 2 3-pointers for the game, both in the second half.
Yeah.
And then kicked in a couple extra points from the free throw line. So, overall, good defensive battle for Erie. Put us out victorious. And I tell you, looking into the boys matchup tonight, I hope the boys come out defensively and play as good defensively as the girls did and come out victorious here in Caney and make it a sweep.
Yeah, this matchup here is going to be a tough one for the boys coming in here. And, I cannot quite remember the score of the first matchup with these two teams at Erie, but it really doesn't matter because you're playing in Caney. A month and a half has gone by since that meeting. So, it's going to be a whole new ball game. Anybody's chance to come down here and win. We've got that big target on our shoulders here as being the team undefeated in the league right now with only 1 loss on the season. Our boys team here, they've got, everybody's out to get you. Everybody's out for blood at this point. And when you got that target, that team that you don't ever expect is the one that can sneak up on you. So, can't take anything for granted here. Just got to come out and play good Red Devil basketball here, Ryan.
Yeah, I made a comment, I believe, when we was playing Cherryville that this matchup right here was an interesting one to me. I figured it'd come down to these two teams battling for league championship, and we still haven't had a rematch with Eureka yet. But I'm hoping you're right. You made a predicament there against Cherryville, so I hope you're completely right, and we come out tonight and just blow them off the floor. But this is a game that I circled on our schedule, Justin, as I thought it would come down to this game tonight for the league championship. Not sure where Caney's at in the league, but it just seems like it always comes down to Erie versus Caney, and for some ungodly reason, we always got to play Caney at Caney for the league title.
Yeah. That seems like that second match is always down here Maybe we need to talk to somebody about some scheduling there, see what we can do to change that. But you're right. You know, this is going to be a big game, and I did when we played Cherryville. I called that game, said that was going to be the league champion, the winner of that game, and I guess the only way I'm wrong is if we don't win here tonight. So
well, I hope you're right.
I hope I am too. You know, we do have 3 more league games. This one, Eureka, and then Yoda Shea next Tuesday. So we are going to make up. For those of you listening, I guess we should let you know we are making up the Eureka game at home on Monday, the 22nd. So we forgot to mention that during the girls' contest. So hopefully you guys are all still tuned in. But we are going to make up the Eureka game. At this point, we are not going to make up the Baxter Springs game. Eureka was a league matchup, so we need to make that game up instead. It took priority. Going to play 3 games next week as we get ready to head into Sub-State.
Yeah, looking into next week, that Eureka team comes to Erie. You know, the girls, Eureka girls are what I consider flat good. They got a lot of depth. They can throw 10, 11, 12 girls at you, rotate them throughout the whole game, and that's something we're not near as deep. I think in that contest we're going to have to slow it down, play tempo ball, kind of take care of the ball, and kind of slow them down and make them really work on the defensive end.
Yeah, the big key there with the girls' contest going into that Eureka game is going to be breaking the press. We saw it out there. We've seen it every year out there for the 4 years we've been traveling out there with our kids. Eureka, that girl's coach, she's going to press, and she's going to press the whole game, and it doesn't matter if the lead is 40 or if they're down by 40, they're going to press the game. And so we have to take care of the ball and break that press. And then, like I said, we got to control the tempo while we have the ball in our hand once we break that press.
Yeah, the press will be a big deal for the girls' game, and then the Eureka boys come in, a team that you never want to turn a blind eye on. They got a lot of quickness. They got some inside-outside shooters. Probably not quite as talented this year as they have been in the last year, the year before, but still a no sleeper kind of team. I mean, if you come out thinking you're going to blow them out and not play your hardest, you might get beat by 10 or 15.
Yeah, that was a close game when we were out there on that boys' side. And, I'm hoping that we come back to play them Monday night and it's not a close game. We separate that like we, really probably should. But, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a good matchup. We've got, on the boys' side of things, got a real good matchup here tonight. Going to have a real good matchup there on Monday night with Eureka. Neota Shea, I think, is probably a little off this year. And then we're going to finish the season out Friday night at Cherryville in that makeup game from January 5th or whatever that was. They got rescheduled due to COVID, and Casey not letting us play there early. So, that game it's going to be the non-league matchup. It's going to be post sub-state seeding. So it'll be interesting to see if that mindset takes any effect on either coach as they go into that game. I don't think for our coach we're going to go to the floor. We're going to go to win. And I'm guessing Cherryville's going to be the same way regardless of what that game means as far as statistics.
Right. Yeah, 3 games next week. 3, luckily the way it falls, we got Eureka. And then, like you say, Neota Shea's kind of down this year, which when you're playing back-to-back, that's good because we're going to have a hard-fought game that night before. So, good to have Neota Shea in there in between the Cherryville team. I'd have sure hated to play Eureka and then Cherryville, because both teams are going to be up and down the floor, both the girls and the boys. So
yeah, I think there was a little talk of trying to make that Eureka game up on Thursday, playing 4 games next week, and that would have been that'd been pretty brutal on both teams,
especially going into sub-state.
So I'm glad the decision was made to make up the games we're making up. And the boys are going to play that following Monday for sub-state, so they're going to come off of that 3-game week with a game, little practice as they head into that sub-state game. And I guess barring some major tragedy, we will most likely host that first round of sub-state on the boys' side anyway. The way the current seeding is, both the boys and girls will host first round. girls are sitting at 4 right now, and the boys are obviously sitting at 1 in their sub-states.
Well, I haven't even looked ahead to the sub-state. I always told the kids take one game at a time, and that's what I've always looked at. I was looking into tonight, and I know we're talking about next week, and just because we was trying to kill some time here, we got 3.5 left here before action starts, but good to know that both teams right now are looking at a home game for sub-state. It's always good to get that first one at home, get the victory, and then if I'm not mistaken, after the first round, the rest of the rounds are played at Humboldt, Kansas.
You betcha we'll be up there for Humboldt, for those games, and it's good facility, good place to play. So, those ought to be some good matchups. However deep we can manage to go through there.
Well, folks, we got about 3 minutes before tip-off. We're going to step aside here for a minute or so, wet our whistles. Then we're going to come back live and give you the starting lineups for both teams and look forward to this varsity boys action.
We're going to be back with you here. We're going to stand for the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for the starting lineups. We had a power outage here or something, so I hope I can bring you the starting lineups. We know that Kramer will bring you the Erie ones.
I can't find my blue pen, though, for the first half. I'm all lost.
Starting for your Red Devils, senior number 14, Mark Bogner. And senior number 15, Tyler Dooling. Senior, number 23, Tyler Pasquarelli. And junior, number 32, Eric Dillinger. And senior, number 35, Dawson Lehman.
And now for your starting lineup for the Caney Bullpups. Number 4, Deron Davis. Number 10, Keel Smith. Number 11, Jack Billingsley. Number 13, Anthony Rogers. And number 20, Jace Scott. Kramer, just like in the girls' game, the brother Jace plays for the boys here, and he'll be one that we'll have to watch, along with number 4 there, Deron Davis.
Yeah, we've, like I said, when you play these teams, as often as we have, you kind of know who to keep an eye out for, and that man-to-man defense that the Red Devils play so aggressive is going to be tough and tight on those 2 young men right there.
Well, folks, the Devils will be going left to right on your TV screen here in your first half. We're underway. Pasquarelli off to Dooling. Dooling setting the offensive set here, gets it off to Pasquarelli. Looking inside, kicks it back out to Dooling. Caney doing a good job inside on Dillinger right now. Dillinger fighting inside, trying to get position. Dooling out there, gets it into Dillinger, and a foul call there early on Caney.
And we have number 13, Rogers, going to be his first.
It might be a long night for Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers. I think when my grandparents were kids, there was somebody on TV that way.
Dooling gets it into Dillinger finally, back out to Dooling. They skip it over to Lehman at the top of the key, inside to Dillinger's give and go to Pasquarelli. Pasquarelli up, good. 7:30 left here in the first quarter. Pasquarelli puts the Devils on top 2-0. Caney looking to go around her horn here. Davis, Dooling working on Davis. Gets it off to Scott. Davis drives, pulls up, kicks it outside, way outside to Smith. Smith working on Pasquarelli, hands it off to Davis. Davis drives on Dooling, shots up, no good. Rebound Lehman. Good job there by Lehman.
Nice defensive possession by the Red Devils there.
Dooling brings it to the right wing, gets it over here to Bogner, back to Dooling. Pasquarelli on the left wing, gets it into Dillinger. Dillinger goes up strong, gets hammered, no call. And a rebound to Rogers. They kick it out early. Caney, no good. Rebound by Caney, no good. Again, Pasquarelli with the rebound. Looked like Smith had the second opportunity.
Yeah, that was a nice block there by Pasquarelli to make that first shot miss and then get the rebound after the second shot.
Lehman will try a 3. No good. Rebound there by Bogner. His shot's up. No good. Rebound by Dillinger. He'll put it up and good. 6:13 left in the first quarter. Erie 4, Caney nothing. Davis pass ahead. Scott, he's going to try a 3. It's good. 6 minutes left in the quarter. 4-3. Erie over Caney. Erie passing around the horn here, looking for Bogner coming across that screen, kicks it to Dooling. Dooling resetting into Lehman into the center. Lehman shots up, good. Right now, Erie dominating the inside game here in Caney, Kansas. Smith, nice give and go there to Scott. They'll kick it out to Billingsley. Billingsley 3, no good. Bogner with the rebound. Bogner will bring it on up the floor, get it over to Pasquarelli, on over to Dooling. On over to Lehman. Looking inside there, gets it to Dooling at the high post. He'll drive on Davis. Layup, no good. Rebound by Davis. Davis going to push it up the floor all the way. And charging foul. Good job there, Dawson Lehman stepping in the middle of the paint, taking a charge foul.
That foul's going to be on Davis. Going to be his first, team second. So 5:05 to go here. It's Erie up 6-3 over Caney.
Brandon checks in for Rogers. Bigger body here. Going to battle with Dillinger inside. Roger goes, takes a break. Probably glad to get that break.
Yeah.
Dillinger working, kicks it out to Dooling. Dooling's going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound, fought for. It's going to be pulled away by Caney, and here comes Davis for Caney. Davis driving on Dooling, pull up, three-pointer, good. 4:38 left in the first quarter, 6-all.
Nice little step back move there by Davis to finish that possession there.
Bogner at the top of the key. They get it inside to Lehman. Lehman off to Dillinger. Dillinger lays it up and good. 4:10 left here in the first quarter. 8-6. Erie over Caney. Good give and go there by Lehman to Dillinger.
Yeah, it was there. Good to see that defender step over, pick him up, and know he was wide open.
Scott driving on Lehman, gives it off to Billingsley, on over to Big Man. Shots up there, no good. Might have been partially blocked by Dillinger. Dooling with the rebound, kicks it hold to Lehman. Lehman dribbled it off his foot. Be a turnover on the Devils.
Into the game, number 5 for Garrett Ruark, in for Tyler Pasquarelli.
Dooling might be glad to see that because now he's going to go guard Smith, and they're going to put Ruark on Davis.
That'd probably be key to keep people switched up on him. He is very good.
Should be a jump ball. Good job there by Dillinger with the block. Had all balls, so it'll stay with Caney on the baseline. Smith back into Davis, working on Ruark. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Dillinger. He hands it off to Dooling. Dooling coming across the top of the line here. Gets it over to Lehman to Ruark. Ruark's going to drive. Shot up, good. 3:10 left here in the first quarter. Erie 10, Caney 6. Caney pushing it ahead. Smith on the right wing. He's going to drive to the center. Pickpocketed there by Dooling. He's got to get back as he's beat, and they'll throw it away. Ruark going to push it all the way, and he's going to give it off to Dillinger. Shots up, no good, but he gets fouled there. Dillinger will go to the line to shoot 2.
That was going to be on number 20, Scott. Going to be his first, team third.
First free throws up and good for Dillinger. Second free throws up, no good. Tipped up and in by Lehman. Nice three-point play there by the Devils. 2:46 left here in the first period. 13-6 Erie. Smith drives, layup, good. 2:36 left in the first, 13-8. Erie over Caney. Dooling over to Bogner. Bogner over to Ruark. Inside now to Dillinger, working on the big man, gets it over to Lehman. Lehman's going to kick it out to Ruark, and they're going to call a traveling foul on Lehman.
So 2:17 to go here in the first quarter, 13-8 Red Devils.
Caney going around the top of the key. Smith has that top of the key now, Dooling on Smith. They kick it off to Scott. Scott fakes 3, drives it in. Big man goes up for Caney, no good. Brandon missed it. Dillinger kind of stoked him out of that one. Dillinger kicks it out to Dooling. Dooling will shoot a 3, good. 1:34 left in the first quarter. Erie 16, Caney 8. Davis drives in, lowers the shoulder, no call. Rebound by Lehman. Lehman going to bring it on up the floor. He's going to drive in, looking to kick it out here. Oh!
Boy, they're going must have slid that foot somehow. I sure didn't catch it, but you guys at home that can rewind, you'll figure it out. 1:15 to go here in the first quarter, 16-8 Red Devils.
Smith's going to control it for Caney, working on Dooling. Hands it off to Davis. Lob pass to Scott. Doesn't get the dunk, but lays it in. So 58 or a minute left here, basically. Erie holding to a 6-point lead.
You assume they're going to try to get a nice, good last-second shot here, burn the clock here.
Bogner from three-point range, no good.
But I've been wrong before.
Yeah, that was a long three-pointer. That was NBA range there, baby. Davis going to drive in, layup, good. 27 seconds left. Erie holding to a 4-point lead here, 16-12. And I believe now, Kramer, they will try to get the last shot.
Yeah, you get enough time off the clock. That's the only option. But I'm going to be quiet.
They get it back to Dooling here at the point, 7 seconds. Oh.
See, trying to get the pick and roll there, and Dillinger wasn't quite rolling fast enough for old Dooling there and throw it out of bounds. 2.8 seconds.
Brandon to inbounds it, throws it right off of Davis. They're going to put some time back on the floor here. He walked with about a second left. Yep. So here he's going to have a chance to catch and shoot here. Going to be at the baseline. I bet the boys go double-double here maybe. Try to get an easy basket inside. We've got the height here. I think that's what we're setting up for. Now they call that off. They're going to get it to Lehman from the free throw line. No good.
Well, it was good to see the officials make the right call there, put that time back on the clock, because he did just completely lose track, never even, pick up the ball and took 2 steps with it there. So after the first quarter, 16-12, Erie over Caney.
Kramer, pretty good first quarter here. Erie come out hot like they usually do. Kind of got a 6-8 point lead there. Then towards the end of the quarter, kind of let Caney slip back into it, pull it within 4. But coming into the second quarter, it'll be Erie's ball coming out of the quarter. So maybe we can go ahead and get a shot, a good offensive possession. Go ahead and start extending this lead out.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen at home, I'm going to make a shameless plug here for the Neosho County Fair Board. They're having their annual funds are going to end in 10 minutes. If there's something on there you want, just go ahead and place a $2,000 bid or whatever and get you something nice and help a great cause while you're doing it.
Yeah, I'd say go ahead and place $2,100 bid and just put Kramer's name on it.
It's fine as long as they pay for it.
Well, the good news is we're in Caney. We barely have internet service to bring you the game, so we're not going to be bidding on anything here. Ruark goes up strong, does not make it, but gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot, too.
Foul's going to be on Rose, be his first, team 4th. Ruark to the line for 2.
First shot's up and good.
If you want, I'll tell people to specifically bid on that thing you're trying to watch there, Ryan.
I've had enough help all week. Second free throw by Ruark, no good. Rebound there by Scott. He'll go ahead and control it and bring it on up the floor here. Brandon's going to try to drive on Dillinger. They kick it to Davis. Ruark's got the defense there. Davis inside. How about a 3-second call? Say it's going to be tipped away there by either Ruark or Dillinger. Caney going to reset it into Scott. Over to Brandon looking for inside game there. Davis outside's going to drive, pull back, free throw line shot, no good. Rebound, Dillinger.
The nice rebound by Dillinger and then clear the lane so he don't get that ball stolen from him. Dooling going to bring the ball up the floor.
Ruark over to Bogner. Brandon working awful hard inside there on Dillinger. Good matchup inside right now. Dillinger working on Brandon. Left hand shot. Good. 6:58 left in the second. 19-12 Erie over Caney. Smith, Dooling working on Smith. Smith drive, shot up, no good. Rebound, Lehman. Here comes Lehman. He's going to drive it on. He's going to pull up, kick to Bogner. Bogner for three. No good. Rebound, Scott. Davis, he'll pull up for three, and it's good. 6:27 left in the second quarter. Erie 19, Caney 15. Erie rotating around the outside right now, waiting for the big man to make their move here. Now we got Dillinger at the three-point line on over to Lehman. Got an inside cut there by Dooling. Shots up and good. Nice left-hand move there by Dooling. Lays it up and good. 5:50 left here in the second quarter. Erie 21, Caney 15.
It's always good to see the point guard go into the land of giants and be successful there. Davis going to pull up with a long three. No good. Going to be a push on Smith there on Dooling.
Good block out there by TD. Blocked his man out and made him go over the top of him.
Going to be Smith's first, team fifth. Into the game for the Red Devils, Pasquarelli for Bogner. To 5:37 to go here in the first half. 21-15 Erie.
Ruark working on the outside there, gets it back to Dooling. On over to Lehman. Skip past to Ruark. Ruark's going to drive. Oh, they're going to call him lowering the shoulder, aren't they?
He gets that call at least once a game, I think. Going to be an offensive foul on Ruark. Going to be his first. Just going to be the team first tonight.
Davis bringing it up, kicks it off to Smith. Smith to shoot a three. Air ball, no good. Rebound over there by Rogers. Good job there defensively by Dooling as they tried to backdoor him. It'll be out of bounds off of Dooling. Caney will retain possession here. They kick it out to Smith, looking to get it back to Davis. Davis trying to drive on Ruark. Nice job there by Ruark. He got his hand up and blocked Davis.
Yeah, and that's good getting that young man's head because he gets frustrated when things don't go his way. So having a good job there.
Davis going to drive and kick out to Scott. Scott's going to try to drive on Lehman. Shots up and good, and they got a foul call on Lehman.
So that'll be Lehman's first, team second. About forgot who he called that foul on there.
Scott's free throws up and good. So with 14:50 left here in the second quarter, Caney pulls within three, 21-18. Erie going around the horn, looking inside against Dillinger. Dillinger working on Rogers. Kicks it out to Pasquarelli. He'll drive, kick to Lehman. Lehman drive, shot up. No good. Rebound by Rogers. Those little 6-footers you'd like to have.
Yeah, he's usually pretty successful with that little drive and that pop right there and just couldn't get that one to fall. They're going to get Davis for that stutter step travel there. Going to be a turnover and Red Devil ball. So 4:22, still 21-18 Red Devils. Lehman going to inbound to Dooling. Dooling's going to bring the ball up. Rebound there by Dillinger, fighting for it down there all by himself. Going to take to the hole. Missed the putback. They're going to get Ruark with his second foul on the attempted rebound there.
Boy, that's one Dillinger's got to have back. He's got to make that shot there.
Yeah, he worked so dang hard to pick that ball off. The whole rest of the team was down here playing defense. Really need to finish that shot, dadgummit.
So now we got Dooling back on Davis. Scott's going to drive on Lehman. He's been pickpocketed by Dooling off to Dillinger. Bogner's now pickpocketed by Rogers. Good call there on Scott. Good job, Lehman. That's the second time he's taken an offensive foul in this game.
And that one's going to be on Scott, going to be his second of the night, team sixth. The Red Devils will be shooting a bonus from now on.
Inside look there to Bogner. Davis, he's fouled him. That's good. Bogner's going to go to the line and shoot for two, and I don't know who anybody would rather have anybody but Bogner at the free throw line.
Yeah, we got two fouls on the guys we want to have fouls on, and we got a good shooter at the free throw line, so that's going to be a successful offensive possession as long as he can convert. Got Davis slipping down behind the defense here. Hopefully Pasquarelli sees him.
Bogner's first free throw's up and good, nothing but net. Second one on the way, and holy moly, we missed one there. 4-point lead, 3:30. Good job there by Dillinger hustling back. Oh, they're going to call it off for Rogers. So it's going to be Erie's ball here with 3:26 left in the second quarter. Erie up by 4, 22-18.
It's a good job by Dillinger to tip that ball into Rogers so it went off on him.
Erie looking. Oh, don't do that. Good look inside to Dillinger. He goes up, no good. Man, oh man, they're hammering Dillinger, and he's not getting any calls.
A lot of contact in there, so he's got to shoot the ball hard to make sure he gets there with it. And
Davis step back three's good. Folks, it's 2:55 left here, and they're only Erie's up by 1, 22-21. Bogner's going to drive, kick it out to Dillinger. He goes in, lays it up, good. 2:37 left in the first half, 24-21 Erie. Davis looking to go in on Dooling. He'll kick it out. Smith for three in the corner. No good. Rebound 5-4, chased down by Lehman. Cross-court pass to Pasquarelli. He'll get it off to Bogner for three. No good. Lehman with the rebound. Erie will reset. Dooling. He don't know what to do. He's going to pass it off to Pasquarelli inside. Dillinger going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Going to be on number 13. Rogers going to be his second. Team 8. Dillinger will be shooting free throws. Back into the game for the Bullpups is Brandon. Into the game for the Red Devils is Bartholomew for Pasquarelli. Dillinger's first shot is up and good. Dillinger to shoot the bonus. Second shot is up and good. Makes the lead 26-21. Red Devils, 2 minutes to go here in the half.
Oh,
3-point
come
up
on, Dylan. Good job, Lehman. Good hustle. Scott's going to chase it down. Over to Smith. He walked. No call. Shots up. No good. Rebound Bartholomew. He'll get it off to Dooling. Dooling over to Bogner. It's kind of hard to bid on stuff and call a ball game at the same time, Kramer.
Yeah.
Dooling for three. No good. Rebound, Smith. Or Davis, I mean. I don't know why I want to call him Smith.
It's the most common last name.
I guess. He walked. How about a travel? Crowd getting a little excited there. I might have been one of them.
Warn me, I'll turn my mic off. Into the game for the Red Devils, Pasquarelli for Lehman.
Davis for a long three-pointer, no good. Bartholomew with the rebound. Good job there by Bartholomew blocking out. We got 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Get it over to Bogner. He thought about a three. He'll kick it inside to Dillinger. He'll spin, kick it to Pasquarelli on to Dooling. Dooling's going to drive, spin, move. Get it to Dillinger. Up and good. 33 seconds left here. Erie 28, Caney 21. Smith working on Bartholomew here. He's going to pull it back out and kick it to Davis. He's going to reset. Dooling on him here. 20 seconds left in the half. Looks like we're going to have a little one-on-one action here. Davis against Dooling. You're going to reset to the right side. Here we go, 6 seconds. Davis, he pulls up, three-pointer. Oh!
Oh. They're going to call Dooling for a foul there. Boy, I sure thought he sure looked like a good defensive play there. Dooling knew exactly what was getting ready to happen and called it perfectly, played it beautifully, but Davis is going to get bailed out there on the call. He's going to go to the line to shoot three with 3.3 seconds.
Welcome back to Caney, Kansas. Free throw, no good. Second free throw is good. Third free throw, no good. Rebound by Bartholomew. Kicks it to Pasquarelli. Half-court shot, no good. Folks, that's the end of the first half. It's Erie 28, Caney 22. We're going to step aside here for 30 seconds. We'll be back for some halftime stats. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live here at halftime, the varsity boys action. We're going to go ahead and run through some stats because we're so fortunate that we got another homecoming tonight here. And so we're going to let Kramer do some stats, and then we're going to step aside so they can do their homecoming activities.
So first half numbers, Garrett Ruark's got 3, Mark Bogner with 1, Tyler Dooling with 5, Pasquarelli with 2, Dillinger with 13, and Lehman with 4. Right now for Caney, Davis has got 12. 3 of those are in three-pointers, so that's kind of something we got to, kind of try to keep him in check there. He's hit 3 of them, so, we got to be watch for him here in the second half as we come back out. Offensively, we got to get back into that groove that we started the game with. Got a little sloppy there in the second quarter, Ryan.
The good news is Davis has hit 3 of those threes, but our three-point hot hand hasn't hit any yet, and then he'll come out the second half, maybe even that up, get on track there, and hit 2 or 3 of our own. So, going through the first half, Bogner only having 1 point. We still got a 5-point lead. I'm pretty excited about that. Other players have stepped up and filled that void. Dillinger having a monster first half, 13 points. Probably should have had 2, 4, maybe 6 more points.
Yeah, definitely.
So, good placement there. It's good to see other players step up, do the scoring whenever they're trying to take Bogner out of his game.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on him, making sure that if he does get the shot off, it's rushed. He's shot
way
from
outside.
couple spots on the floor, look deeper than probably what he wants to. So, second half, they can't. They can maybe, but I don't see that Caney can keep that pressure stuck to him the whole game, and he's going to hit a couple, 3 of them in the second half, and that's really going to help the Red Devils here as we go in down the stretch to kind of stretch this lead here as we come back. 5-point lead. Here in halftime, it was a 4-point lead after the first quarter. So I think we're going to come out here with a 8, maybe 10-point lead here at the end of the third.
Well, that'll be good. Folks, we're going to go ahead and step aside. They put 20 minutes on the clock to get through homecoming here. We're just going to stay here live, let you watch the homecoming. There won't be no sound, but you can see what we're seeing here. So we'll be back here hopefully. As soon as they get homecoming done, we'll come back and talk a little more about the first half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here at Caney, Kansas, in between halftime of the varsity boys action. 1:30 left on the clock here at halftime. Erie boys 28, Caney 22. We went over the few details there early before they did the halftime show. And Kramer, I don't know, as long as we continue to play our game, play our defense, I think we'll be fine the second half.
Yeah, like we talked about right there at the break, feeling pretty good. Yeah, we'd like to have a little bigger than a 6-point lead, but, here we are with that 6-point lead, playing good ball, playing good defense. Dillinger's, having a good night in there, 13 first half points, but, he's probably left 8 points on the table at least here in the first half. He knows he's going to get that contact, so he's got to go up strong, but then he's pushing that ball a little hard, coming off the backboard a little hard and not being able to finish that shot. If he works on that touch, know that I'm going to get fouled. I got to go up strong, but then I got to shoot a little easier to get that bucket. I think it'll come together for him here in the second half. And, you could, look out. He gets out going together, and he could have a lights-out second half. Get Mark Bogner shooting on the outside. I mean, this thing, could get crazy out there.
Yeah, and I tell you, back to Dillinger, he started out on the Rogers kid. He schooled him early, got an early foul, went and scored a basket. They put that Kyler Brandon in, for Rogers, and I tell you, there's about a 50, 60-pound difference in between Rogers and Brandon. And I'm telling you what, Brandon went to work down there, and, he battled with Dillinger and really, took it to Dillinger, just taking him just a step further away from where he wants to catch the ball, and that's been a big key there.
Yeah, a big factor there, not getting him comfortable where he wants to shoot at.
Second half's underway. Caney will have the ball first. The Devils will be going right to left on your TV screen. Rogers back in for Caney. Brandon sitting on the bench. Davis out there. Tyler Dooling will be guarding him. Each team back with their offensive starters. Good job there. Bogner knocking it away there from Billingsley. Scott working on Lehman right now. Billingsley drives on Bogner, shots up, no good. Rebound by Pasquarelli. He'll clear it out to Lehman. Lehman will bring the ball up. He'll get it over to Dooling. Dooling will shout out the call here, get them set in their offensive set. Looking to get Bogner started here. Good backside pass over to Dillinger, and he whiffed on the layup. Them are the ones we were talking about that he's got to make.
Yeah, and the bad part is that boy gets in his head a little too hard on those misses, so hopefully he can just, let that one go and learn how to correct it and play good defense here and get the next one.
Scott kicked it down low to Rogers. He'll get it back. Step back behind the three-point arc. No good. Davis with the rebound. Kicked it over to Billingsley for three, and it's good. 6:24 left in the third. Caney brings the lead down to three, 28-25. Erie will swing it around hard, and they'll go right back to Dillinger. He'll lay this one up and good. Good pass there from Dooling to Dillinger, and Dillinger stuck it in. Kramer, a lot of times we're pretty hard on these boys and girls. We'll call them out, everything, but we know that these kids can take it. They've heard it from their mom and dads. They hear it from us, so they'll go back and watch it, and they'll probably agree, that they should have made certain shots.
We can be a pretty big critic, but we're also going to be their biggest fan when things are going on their end, and help pick them up when they're having a rough night. But, like I said, they're tough kids, and there's going to be Lehman with a nice little jumper there. Put the Devils up by 7 here with 5.5 to go.
Smith for three for Caney, no good. Pasquarelli with the rebound. He'll clear it out for Dooling, and Dooling will bring it up the floor here, getting the offensive set. He's going to hand off to Pasquarelli. He's going to take it all the way, go up the layup. No good, but the foul's going to be called. Pasquarelli will go to the line to shoot two.
Foul's going to be on Billingsley, be his first, team first.
First free throw for Pasquarelli's no good. He'll get a second. Tyler's going to try to clear his head here. Second shot's up and good. 1 of 2 here. 5:10 left here in the third quarter. Erie 33, Caney 25. Davis working on Dooling here, looking to take him to the hole. He kicks it off to Billingsley. He'll hand off. Shots up there. Rebound by Rogers. Rogers will go up and get a foul call, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Ooh. Foul's going to be on Dillinger. Just going to be his first, team first.
First shot up for Rogers is good. Doodling and Davis down here playing rock, paper, scissors. Gotta like to see that on the floor. Both teams enjoying to be out here. Doodling looking inside, gets it over to Lehman on the right wing. Lehman will try in there, knocked away, but Pasquarelli says, good look to Bogner. Bogner goes up, lays it in. 4:30 left here in the third. Erie 35, Caney 26. Smith drives, throws it up, and it goes in. Good defense there by Dooling, but the better shot there by Davis. Erie passing around the horn. There it comes. Dillinger, little 6-footer, no good. Rebound 5-4, and they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Lehman.
Ruark into the game for the Red Devils for Pasquarelli. 4:05 to go here. 35-28 Red Devils.
Davis brings it up. Ruark's going to guard him now. Dooling's going to be on Rose. Good call there on Caney. Be an offensive foul there on Rose.
That's going to be his second for the night.
You can give it to Alyssa. Oh, did she? I don't know. Apparently she did.
Dooling controls here for Erie, bringing it up, getting the offensive set out to his teammates here. They'll kick it to Lehman. Back to Dooling, inside to Dillinger. Dillinger goes up and scores. Dillinger being a big man tonight. 3:38 left here in the third, 37-28. Smith working on Bogner, pull up for a three, no good. Went up and over, should be Erie's ball.
.327 to go here in the third quarter. Leads back to 9.
Dooling setting it off to Lehman, back to Dooling. Kicking it over to Bogner. Bogner thought about a three. He gets a foul. He tries to put up a two-pointer, and he'll get fouled, go to the line to shoot two.
Foul's going to be on Rose, going to be his third. Team third.
First free throw's up and good.
Rose will go to the bench while Smith comes in to take his spot.
Second free throw's good, so 3:12 left here in the third. 11-point lead by Erie, 39-38. Doodling on Smith. Smith tries to drive on Dooling, shots up, no good. Rebound Lehman. Dooling on the right wing, kicks it to Ruark to the point, over to Bogner on the left wing, inside to Dillinger. Dillinger, good, went up to Ruark, back to Lehman. Lehman's going to reset, spin, kick to Bogner. Bogner's going to think about a three. He's going to drive all the way in, layup, no good. Rebound Smith for Caney. Davis pulls up for a long three. No good. Rebound by Dillinger. Devils looking to push here.
Baseball pass there by Lehman, just a little too hard for Dillinger underneath. Be a turnover, Red Devils. So 2:15 to go here in the third, 39-28.
Lehman should have threw him the slider instead of the fastball.
Yeah, need a little off-speed pitch there.
Scott trying to push, gets it over to Davis. Davis working on Ruark. He's going to drive. Shots up. Good. They're going to count the basket. Let him go to the line to shoot a free throw to make an old-fashioned three-point play.
And they're going to call that foul on Ruark. I really thought when Garrett reached around there, he had all ball. And if it was way before the shot.
Free throw's no good. Ruark's going to kick it up to the half-court line here for Dooling. Dooling will kick it over to Bogner. Bogner looking for Ruark. Over to Dooling. Erie doing a good job here. Looks at the free throw line to Dillinger. He'll do it's going to be a travel. I would have to agree. I think that was a travel there.
I looked away and missed it.
Yeah, he picked up with the left hand, then crossed over and took 2 steps with his right. So
standing ovation from the crowd for something.
Smith working on Dooling here.
It's going to be on Tyler Dooling, going to be his second. Team third. Smithy will shoot 2. First one is up and good. Coach Pfeiffer looking for an explanation on a couple calls there. Second shot's up and no good. Rebound by Dillinger.
Looking to try to get it to Lehman inside. Foul call there on Caney. It's a good count. Pushed him in the back.
Going to be on Scott. Going to be his third, team fourth. I thought Dillinger was going to pull up and shoot the tray there.
Yeah. Get it inside to Dillinger. He'll go up. Shot no good. Fought for by Erie there, but they're going to say it was knocked out by Bogner.
Yeah, good hustle by Bogner there to come around and try to get in position to get that rebound, but a lot of Caney in there and just couldn't pull it down. We'll flip out of bounds and get the bat into that call, and Bartholomew's going to check in for Dooling here.
51 seconds left here in the quarter. Devils clinging to an 8-point lead here, 39-31 over Caney. Bartholomew on Smith. Smith drives, good. 39-33 with 35 seconds left here in the quarter. Ruark looking to drive, kicked it over to Bartholomew. He'll shoot a 3, no good, gets his own rebound. Puts it up a third time, no good. Rebound by Davis. 18 seconds left. He's going to step back, three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Scott. Scott's going to reset here. 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 6 seconds. Looking for the last shot, working on Lehman, going to shoot a 3. No good, rebound. Finally by Dillinger after a touch shot there by Billingsley. That's the end of the quarter. Erie 39, Caney 33. 6-point lead. I don't remember. It was about what it was at halftime, wasn't it, Kramer?
Yeah, we matched quarters there. Matched points that quarter at 6-point lead going into the half. Come out the third quarter with a 6-point lead. So Didn't gain no ground, but didn't lose any ground there, Ryan. But, we need to come in this fourth quarter and clean that up just a little bit and kind of extend on that lead if we can.
Really, the Devils doing a pretty good job defensively. 7 fouls total for the game so far against us. So is that about right? Somewhere in there?
Yeah, 7 fouls. So they're playing pretty good. Nobody in real foul trouble. But Ruark, he does have 3 here. But going into the fourth quarter, that's not a huge concern until he picks up that fourth one. But Dooling has 2 in there. But everybody else, Lehman and Dillinger, each have 1 apiece. On the other side, Scott and Rose both have 3 for Caney, so it'd be good to go ahead and take the ball to them, try to pick up that 4th foul here early in the 4th if we get that opportunity.
Neither team has called a timeout here. Both teams have 5 full timeouts, or 5 timeouts, 3 fulls, 2 30s. It'll be Erie's ball coming out of the quarter change here, up by 6. Dooling's going to set the offense here. Kick it over to Ruark, looking to go inside, but they're going to pass it back around the horn. Ruark drives, kicks to Dooling. Dooling's going to shoot a 3. No good. Rebound Davis. Billingsley for 3, and he's going to get a foul called on Erie here.
It's going to be on Bogner to be his first, and Billingsley go to the line to shoot 3 freebies.
First one's up and good for Billingsley.
Official scoreboard has that for Bogner's 2nd foul. I must have missed one the first half.
Second one's up and good also. Billingsley going to the line here for the trifecta. Third one also good, so 7:33 left here in the game. Caney cuts the lead to 3, 39-36.
In a rarity of events, that's the 3rd time tonight we've seen a 3-point shooter for Caney between the girls and boys both fouled.
Caney put their big man Brandon back in the game to be on Dillinger here as he was dominating the 3rd. You can see Brandon just kind of pushing him 1 step out further than what he really wants to be. Skip over to Dooling, hand off to Lehman. Coach Pfeiffer calling out different offenses here. We went from H to L. I'm looking for the I. Devils taking the ball the air out of the ball here. A little bit of a stall game, only up by 3. Dillinger's going to force the action against Brandon. Right hand up, no good. Good job there by Bogner. They're going to call him for the travel call. Be a turnover on Erie. 6:20 left in the game. 3-point lead, 39-36. Devils still playing man-to-man. They've been in man-to-man all night. Smith drives, shot up, no good. Rebound, Bogner. Good job by the Devils defense there, collapsing because Smith had beat Dooling there. Dooling thought he went for a 3, and he drove him.
Yeah, a lot of help defense there. Made that a easy layup, contested to make him shoot that short.
Bad pass there by Lehman. Went through Bogner's hands. Turnover Devils again. Davis all the way into Brandon. He'll lay it up. Be a timeout on the floor by Caney. They're going to call a full timeout. 5:27 left here in the 4th quarter. Caney has pulled within 1. The Devils lead 39-38.
Well, Ryan, we were here in the second half. You know, that 23-22, I think, is where it was, that it was a 1-point game. So, we've been here before. I think this timeout probably is going to do the Red Devils just as much good or more good than the Caney right now. Gives Coach Pfeiffer a chance to talk to his team and pump them back up and ask them, if they're still playing basketball or what happened here. But he'll get them back in this game. Caney's obviously probably called this timeout to put on a press so they can come in and try to get a quick steal and maybe regain the lead here for the first time since the first quarter. But I think the Red Devils going to come out here and get an opportunity and, nothing to panic about. Just get back into your game and play the game.
Looking to see what Caney does do the timeout, and it does look like they're going to bring some full court pressure here. Looking to see, it looks like they're going to be playing a pretty much man-to-man full court press here. Taking Dooling out of the game here, making Lehman drive. They'll get it to Bogner. Bogner's going to drive to Dillinger. Dillinger driving on Brandon, kicks it out to Ruark. Ruark for three, no good. Rebound, Scott. Davis brings it up, drives on Ruark, forces a shot, no good, but there's Brandon. He gets the rebound. Good job there by Lehman. He gets the rebound off of Brandon's miss there.
Yeah, one thing about spreading the offense down here is you got nobody in for an offensive rebound when you take that long shot.
Lehman working on Scott. Shots up, good. 4:37 left in the game. Erie 41, Caney 38. Billingsley gets it back to Davis. Davis lurking on Ruark here. He's going to try to drive. Pull up, little jump shot, good. That Davis got a quick first step.
Yeah, he does. And got that nice little attack, and that pull-up jumper has really been real good for him. This might be the most filmed game I've seen all year. I spot at least 4 cameras here tonight. Unfortunately, they're all on our side. I don't know why Caney feels the need to record on our side, on the visitor side, but they've got at least 2 cameras over here recording this game.
Dooling standing out high, gets it to Dillinger free throw line. He'll drive, no good. Lehman with the putback. 3:37 left here, and we're going to have a full timeout called by the Erie head coach. 3:36 left in the game. Erie 43, Caney 40. Folks, we're going to stay here with you through this full timeout.
Great patience there on the offense, doing a good job. Dillinger get the ball. He feels this man, knows he's got him beat, but he's got to finish that shot. Great job by Lehman to follow the shot, pull the rebound up, and just put it right back in. Doesn't ever wait to come to the floor. He just catches it and puts it right back in the rim. And, but the offense is doing exactly what coach wanted them to do coming out of that timeout. Take your time, get a good shot. When you feel the opportunity's there, take the ball to the hole.
Looks like we got a substitution. Pasquarelli will come back in the game. Bogner will set out. Maybe a little defense, offense to defense here. Maybe putting on a press here coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, there's a reason he called that timeout, and it wasn't just to say nice job. I'm guessing they're going to come in here and press out of this timeout, try to get a quick steal. Or not.
Or not.
So I want to take this opportunity real quick. If you weren't watching the girls' game, on the Erie Booster Club Facebook page, there's a post asking where you're from and if you're enjoying watching the game and if you want to see this continue into the next year, COVID or no COVID. If you have an opinion on the matter, we're going to draw a name out of a hat and give a prize to somebody.
Smith for 3, no good. Rebound there by Ruark. Nice one and done there for Caney. Now we need to come down on this side and take care of the business. Dooling controlling it here over to Ruark, inside to Dillinger. It should be touched. It was touched.
3 officials, none of them see it, so it's going to be a backcourt violation for the Red Devils.
3-point lead here. We're down to about 3 minutes left here in the game. Billingsley working on Pasquarelli, handed off to Davis. Davis drives, kicks it over to Brandon. That'll be out of bounds off of probably Dillinger's foot there. It'll stay with the Bullpups.
Yeah, probably the wrong call. Should have been a kickball and on the baseline, but we'll let them have it on the sideline. .250 to go here in the contest. 3-point Red Devil lead.
Smith drives in, no good. Lehman with the rebound.
Like Dooley might have took an elbow to the chest there on that drive. He's going to bring the ball up the floor and call the offense.
Look like they're trying to trap Dooling out front. Ruark's going to drive on Smith, kick it to Lehman. Lehman goes up and under, no good. Fought for. It's going to go out of bounds off of Dillinger. The Bullpups ball.
The only good thing about us missing these layups down here is Caney's doing the same thing at the other end.
Yeah, and they missed Scott stepping over the line right there before he threw the ball in. We'll have to go back and watch that later on tonight. Davis, long three, no good. Should be a foul call there on the Bullpups. Good block out there by Tyler Dooling.
It's going to be on number 10, Smith. Going to be his second. Team fifth. Pasquarelli will check out of the game and Bogner back into the game.
Bullpups come back out into this press. They get it to Bogner, back over to Lehman. Lehman can't control the ball. He'll get it over to Dooling. Little two-man game here. Lehman's going to bring it across the half-court line, get it to Ruark. You got a trap here. Good job of Devils getting it kicked out. Bogner's going to control at the point. It'll be knocked away by Smith. It'll be Erie's ball on the side. We're down to 1:47 left in the ball game, folks. Erie's holding to a 3-point lead. They'll get it into Dillinger, on over to Bogner. Layup. No good. Gosh, dang. That's a big one there. Mark that one down. Davis on the other end. He'll kick it to Scott for three, and it's good. 1:34 left in the game. It's a tie ball game, folks. 43-43. 5-point swing on that missed layup.
Yeah, that was big right there, Ryan.
Good Lord.
Going to be a foul on number 44, Brandon. Just going to be his first tonight. Be on the floor, be the team sixth.
I'm telling you, them big boys have been battling. I mean, that Brandon's a big kid, and Dillinger and him's been going at it all night.
Yeah, they've been working hard down in there, and you know it's a physical game. They're going to get him finally with that hold that he's been doing all night. That's going to be Brandon's second foul back-to-back before the ball even comes into play, and that's going to put Dillinger at the line for free throws. Pasquarelli's going to check in for Bogner. We got a tie ball game here. Caney's going to take a timeout with 1:19 to go. 43-43. Coach going to take a full timeout for Caney. Well, Ryan, like I said, that missed layup down here was big. Go down there and transition for Caney to nail that three-pointer. Then we come back down and finally get them calls over in the middle there. You know, it's been a physical game. When you look at, Brandon manning up on Dillinger, and Dillinger, both them guys, Brandon just got his first two fouls back-to-back there. Dillinger's only got one. That tells you it's been a physical game in there, and they're letting them play basketball. I think that's a lot of why we've missed so many layups on both ends of the floor, because both teams know it's physical, and you're going to have to be tough with the ball. But,
it's really been a pretty good game. It's obviously it's 43-43 tie, but really the officiating has been pretty even on both sides. The big boys have been battling all game, and just till here recently got a couple calls here to win our way, but been a good game to watch. Hopefully we can finish the last minute 19 here and come out victorious.
Yeah, two big opportunities here for Dillinger to pull the Devils back ahead.
First free throws up, no good. Rebound, Scott. Pretty flat on the shot there from Dillinger.
Yeah, he's got a flat shot, but a high percentage shooter typically. But here's with Caney the opportunity to take their first lead of the night. That was a travel in the first half down there in that same spot.
Scott working on Lehman. We're under a minute to play here. Tied up 43 all. Scott's going to try and take Lehman. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Dooling. Let's get out here. Let's get out here in Caney, Kansas. We're under 40 seconds to play here. We got a tie ball game, 43 all. Folks, I hope you're enjoying it at home as much as we are here. Dooling kicks it over to Ruart. Inside to Dillinger. Back to Dooling. Ruart's going to control. We're under 25 seconds left here in the game. Inside to Lehman. That's a terrible call.
That was a horrible call. Nice theatrical program they must have here in Caney Valley High School.
Oh, man. Nice acting job there by Scott. He's been acting all night, and he got that call.
That's going to be Lehman's second foul of the night. Pretty big call right now, 21.9 seconds. Caney's going to take a full timeout. 43-43, 21.9.
Well, defensively, Kramer, we got to come out and put the best defensive possession we've had all night. You know you're going to get probably a drive by either Davis or Smith or Scott. They're going to try to drive and maybe kick out for the outside shot, but they've done a good job all game driving and, trying to get to the basket. So, you're going to have to be ready for that.
Yeah, they're going to push the ball up the floor. The officials, here's the trick. I think the officials, you don't know which way they're going to call this thing. They know the drive's coming. They're just like everybody else. They know what's getting ready to happen. Are they going to be quick with the whistle to call foul, or are they going to let them play ball like they have all night? And I think at this point in the game, you really got to let them play like you've played all night and see what happens here. But, Caney's got the ball. They're going to push. They're going to try to take it to you and put that easy shot up.
Devils going to come out in some easy full court press here. 20 seconds, folks. 15 seconds here. Smith working on Dooling. Down to 10. Smith's going to drive on Dooling all the way. No good. Dooling with the rebound. 5, 4, 3,
Timeout.
Why do they? Holy moly. They fouled Dooling.
Shit, this ref called timeout first.
Oh, no.
Coach was calling that timeout. If they give him the timeout, they got to put time back on the clock.
Put time back on the clock. Well, they get bailed out there, Kramer. We had a foul call. Now they're going to take the foul away.
I looked this way before that foul called. Coach Piper was running down the sideline at the official that called the timeout. He called that timeout before the foul. He really did. I hate to say that, but the call on the floor is right. But they got to add time back to the clock because there was at least 3 seconds on that clock when Piper was yelling for that timeout.
I don't know. I can't believe Caney fouled to begin with. I mean, timeout or no timeout, it's a tie ball game. We're in the 1-1. Why in the world would you foul?
Yeah, you got to put just a little. So they're going to add 2.3 seconds on the clock. Not quite where I thought it should have been, but Coach was running down the sideline trying to get that timeout because we were not getting the ball up the floor quick enough for him. Comes at a very big cost at this point in the game, but I didn't even see the foul. I'm not even sure who could have been sitting at the free throw line.
Yeah, they actually two Caney Bullpups. I can't tell you exactly who, but they fouled Tyler Dooling down here. He would have been going to the line for a 1-1. But with 2.3 seconds left here, it will be the Devils' ball. It'll be from about the 3/4 point on the sideline over here. I'm going to guess that we're going to try to set some screen, get it to Bogner, let him shoot a 3, as he's probably our best 3-point shooter. It comes into Dooling. Oh, my goodness.
Blow the whistle! Come on! How do you not do that?
Dooling's going to get taken out on the play, and no call is made. Time's going to expire off the clock right now. They're going to have a conference. This guy's got a dumbfounded look on his face. I don't know if he's saying, why didn't you make the call, or I don't know, is there a basketball game in Caney tonight? Happened right in front of the dark-haired official. We're going to...
I didn't see it.
They're going to put a second left and give it to Caney. This is...
Are you kidding me?
And I think that's
terrible.
the worst thing you can do. That you either got to let time expire or call the foul.
I tell you what, up until the last 30 seconds here, it's been a great game. We're going to settle our nerves here a little bit. They got another full timeout here by Caney. We're going to step aside and we'll be back for the last segment.
So here we go. We're back. It's going to be Caney's ball in the corner after a wild turn of events here. Going to be 1 second on the clock. Tie ball game. And all we got to do is make sure they get the ball inbounds a long ways from the rim. They're going to throw it clear to the other end.
No, that's going to be our ball down on the baseline.
He's going to
that's
catch
an
the ball
illegal
out of bounds.
screen.
Nice makeup, Cole. Thank you.
Hey, you got to have 1 second.
There is a foul call.
No.
Clock.
All right, Kramer, we're back here live. I tell you what, there's been more action in the last 30 seconds than there was in the first 2 minutes. It's been crazy here.
Yeah, I'm not real sure.
They called a illegal screen out here
On the floor, right? By number 44.
Caney. Yep. So now it'll be Erie's ball under their own basket on the baseline with 1 second left. It was a player-controlled foul. We're in the bonus, but because of a player-controlled foul, we do not get to shoot free throws.
Exactly, and I think that's, they tipped the clock on the throw down the floor, but the foul was called before the ball was ever inbounded. So they put the second back on the clock that we were complaining about earlier. I still don't want the second. I still want Dooley sitting at the free throw line on that call.
We're not going to get that, but
but at least we got a second. We got the ball over here in the corner, right about the three-point line. We got 1 second to get the ball inbounds and put a basket. Now Caney's going to take a timeout.
That'll be Caney's last timeout. They seen what offensive set we were in. Now they're going to put Rogers back in the game, and if they pull 44. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to go double-double right in the middle, throw it up for Dillinger, little shot. They pulled the big man out. They put Rogers back in. Rogers has not been able to take Dillinger the whole game. This is where I call the double-double. Let him go up, touch it, shoot it, walk out of here with a 2-point win.
That's right. It don't matter how many you win by, you just got to win. So I think I like your thinking. We just got to finish. That's been the struggle all night tonight, really for both teams. So we got to come out here and finish this right here. Dooling's going to inbound the ball. Right now you got Dillinger at the free throw line being guarded by Rogers.
Here we
go.
go.
Let you call it.
Lehman they went for the little inbounds play that we called for. Lehman caught it. Instead of coming down and controlling himself, he tried to go up with that shot. He had 1 second, probably had time to come down, recontrol, go up and shot. But anyhow, that's the end of regulation. And they just don't want us to leave Caney because now we're going to get 4 minutes of extra action here.
Yeah, we got a good long girls game. A JV boys game started in this gym first, or started over there, and then long girls game, and a long halftime for homecoming. Now we're going to go to some extra time here in this game, so I guess they just want us to stay long enough to pay taxes here in Caney.
Well, folks, this will be our first overtime game of the year, won't it?
I believe for the boys it's going to be. The girls got them beat. They've had 2 in the same game.
It'll be a continuation from for the possession arrow, so Caney will actually get the ball first here to start the overtime. We knew it was going to be a dogfight when we come to Caney, and that's what it's been. Each team has thrown punches. Each team has took their punch, and we're back here live in overtime. Billingsley for 3, and, man, he drains it. Caney comes out shooting for 3, and they're up by 3 here, 46-43. 3:47 left here in overtime.
That's going to be their first lead of the night.
Dooling gets it over to Pasquarelli, inside to Lehman. They're going to call a foul there on Scott. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Lehman.
That's a big foul, Ryan. That's his 4th. So, Lehman go to the line here, going to shoot 2, I believe. Sorry, just 1-and-1.
Hey, number 4. Lehman's first shot's up and good. Second free throw's up and also good. Good job there by Lehman going and knocking down 2 free throws.
Bogner back in the game for Pasquarelli.
Billingsley working on Bogner, gets it over to Smith. Smith on Dooling, shots up, good. 3:26 left in the game. 48-45, Caney up by 3 here in overtime. Inside to Lehman, outside to Ruark. Ruark for 3, and it's good! 3:07 left in overtime. We're tied up 48 all. Davis drives in on Lehman. Ruark with the block. Good job there by Ruark standing his ground. Erie needs to just settle their nerves here. Let's get a good offensive possession. Dooling's going to drive and get it to Ruark. Back to Lehman, over to Bogner. Bogner's going to drive and kick to Dooling. Inside to Lehman. Traveling call there on Lehman. Lot of body there by Scott.
Yeah, a lot of contact inside there. And right now, when you got the ball, you're scared to really take it to the basket. You don't know if they're going to call an offensive foul or nothing.
Shot by Davis was no good. Dillinger with the rebound. They're all over him. They're not calling anything.
Oh, my God. It's leaving where he's throwing the ball
Bogner throws it off. He throws it off of Smith's head of Caney. It'll stay with Erie. 2:13 left here in overtime. It's a knotted up 48 all, and it's getting a little crazy here, folks.
Yeah, that was a good heads up by Bogner. That ball come in there, nobody even looking for it. Hits off Caney player, and he's able to flip it back off of him to get it out of bounds on him.
Now they're going to stick with Scott on Lehman. Davis on Dooling. Rogers back inside on Dillinger, and the way he battled the first half, I'd take it to Dillinger here. Ruark's going to drive. Shots up, no good. Rebound. Lehman, offensive foul.
Going to be Lehman's 3rd. Lehman's going to have to get under control now. His last 2 fouls came that way. Scott knows what he's doing. He's got the official in his pocket on that flop. He's going to have to be aware of it.
Davis kicks to Billingsley. Billingsley on Bogner. Bogner at the free throw line gets it back to Davis. Step back three for Davis. Air ball. No good. It'll be Devils ball here with a minute and a half left in overtime. Both teams are in the bonus. Devils are in the double bonus. If we can get a foul call.
That's been the challenge here as of late.
Lehman bringing the ball up. They're trying to take it out of Dooling's hands here. They know he's the point. They're going to get it to Ruart. Over to Dillinger on the three-point line. He runs on Rogers. They're going to get a foul call on Rogers there. Dillinger go to the line and shoot two.
It's going to be the third foul on Rogers. Dillinger here with two big free throw opportunities.
First free throw is good. Creep right over the front of the rim there. Woo! Doggies, 1:13 left in the game.
Boy shoots arrows, doesn't he?
Yeah, they're straight.
Rim gets a lot bigger. You put that ball a foot higher.
That's a lot better looking stroke there. 2-point lead here by Erie with a minute 13 left, 50-48.
Just keep playing tough defense like we have been.
Smith over to Billingsley. Billingsley drives, shots up, no good. Rebound by Dillinger. They get it to Lehman. Now Dooling's got it. 58 seconds left. Erie up by 2. Lehman brings the ball up. We got to watch a 5-second call. Scott's a very good defender for Caney. Good flopper, too, I might add. Pasquarelli in trouble. Gets it over to Dillinger. Right hand, no good. Clear. Here comes Caney. Caney down by 2. Davis out of bounds. It'll be Erie's ball. 35 seconds left.
Way out of bounds. Going to be Erie ball. 35.6 seconds to go. 50-48. Red Devils. Bogner back into the game for the Red Devils. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. It's going to be Caney's timeout. Going to be a full timeout. So we'll be Red Devil ball clear at the other end of the floor.
Folks, we're back here live in Caney, Kansas. Erie holds a 2-point lead, 50-48, 35.6 seconds left in the game. You know Caney's going to come out full court pressure here.
They're going to pressure us. Hopefully this time when they foul us, we don't call a timeout.
Yeah.
We got to get the ball in, take care of it. They're going to either have to foul us or strip it real quick.
They get it into Dooling, over to Lehman. Oh, no, Lehman falls down. Be a turnover on Erie.
Caney was coming for that trap. As soon as he come across half court, he got there, stopped, slipped his feet right out from underneath him. Nothing but a... Apparently the ref can hear the crowd because they told him to check the floor, and he walked over and did it.
28 seconds left here, folks. Caney with the ball, Erie with the lead by 2. Looks like Caney's going to try maybe here to kill a little time, get her close, and maybe try to get a three-pointer to end the game here. Davis, never mind, going to drive. Stolen by Lehman.
10 seconds.
Oh, that's a push in the back.
Nice sportsmanship there by Dooling to go help Davis up off the floor, and he's going to be kind of a little unsportsmanlike and kind of give him a little look there, but I wouldn't expect nothing less down here. And Lehman's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
You know, the Caney's very fortunate. There was 2 hands pushed in the back there. Could have been an intentional foul. They just called it a hold by the other player there.
His first free throw's up and no good. 9.4 seconds. Really need to connect on this one to make it a 3-point ball game.
Second one's no good. Rebound, Scott. 6 seconds left here. They're going to the full court. Scott's going to drive. Lowers his shoulder. No good. Lieber with the rebound. That's the ball game.
Yeah, that's the ball game.
Erie 50, Caney 48. Holy moly. Up and down, up and down. I don't know about you, Kramer, but I'm going to step aside for 30 seconds because my heart's about to jump out of my chest here. Folks, we'll be back in 30 seconds. We'll give you a recap of the game and give you the stats for the game. Woo, folks, we're back here live in Caney, and what a ball game put on display here tonight. Victoriously, 50-48 victory over the Caney Bullpups. Kramer, I'm going to turn it over to you to let you give a few stats, and then we'll talk about the game.
All right, Ryan, so final tally for tonight's game. Garrett Ruark's going to have 3 fouls, finished with 6 points. Mark Bogner, 1 foul, going to finish with 5 points. Tyler Dooling, 2 fouls, finishes with 5 points. Pasquarelli's going to finish with 3. Dawson Lehman, in one of his better offensive nights of the season, going to finish with 3 fouls and 12 points. And leading all scorers for the night is going to be Eric Dillinger with, get this, 1 foul and 19 points.
You know, and I don't know how in the world 1 foul, because him and Brandon down low, Brandon for Caney, they battled and battled and battled all night long. They let them fight down low.
Yeah, they let them play, that's for sure. And that's fine if that's what you're going to do at both ends.
Yeah.
And they did it the whole game. There at the end of regulation, there was some calls that we really kind of thought that probably should have got. But, you look at the whole thing, it was a very physical, very rough match. I think if they would have called fouls in a tight contest, both teams would have been looking down the bench going, do I still have people to play? Because It would have been tough.
Well, folks, we get the victory here tonight. I mean, 5 points by Bogner, probably the lowest scoring outing he's had since maybe the Southeast tournament where he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. It's just luckily he's came back, and tonight's the first offensive performance that he's had that's probably been in single digits since that tournament. So luckily, some players stepped up. Dooling had 5. He consistently gives you 2 to 5 points a game, but Lehman scoring 12, that was a big factor. Another big factor, Dillinger, he ended with 19, but he had 13 at halftime. So Caney did a good job of shutting him down the second half and making someone else score, which obviously was Lehman and Ruark.
Yeah, like I said, there 13 points the first half. We talked about it there coming out of halftime that if we could have got that outside game open and pulled that a little bit, let Dillinger have a little more room in there to work. Brandon just did a remarkable job on him, keeping him out of his comfort zone, making him work for every point. All 19 of those points, none of them came easy. A lot of contact on every shot, that he took. They were not easy shots. Missed a couple free throws in there that needed to get back. But, the kid worked hard for every one of those 19 points and, is going to come out to your leading scorer for the contest tonight. And, definitely had a good game, needed to have that game. But, we really thought he could step up and have an even bigger game. But give it to that Brandon kid for Caney for really trying to keep him in check.
Yeah, great game all in and in tonight. I mean, the Bullpups, they got down. We gave them all they had, and then they fought back, tied it up, ended up going into overtime. Erie getting a victorious win here tonight by 2. Looking forward to next week. We got 3 games for you next week. As we talked earlier, Monday night we're going to be at home. Eureka comes in. We've done discussed that matchup. Both the girls and boys going to be, a high-pressure game. Both teams going to have to work on taking care of the ball and eliminating the turnovers on the press.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about for both teams after tonight's matchup. A girls' game that we won by deep in the double digits the first time, come back and really didn't run away with anything tonight. Boys game, we won by 13 last time and ended up winning by 2 in overtime. So you definitely know there's some things to talk about there for the coaching staff on both sides of the ball here before we head into Eureka at home on Monday night in a makeup game from last week.
Yeah, and then after Eureka Monday night, we got Neodache. I believe we got to go to Neodache Tuesday night, don't we? Or is that senior night?
I think that's that'd be a home game. That should be our final home game on the schedule. Should be senior night.
Okay, so we'll come live again 2 nights in a row at home, Monday and Tuesday. We got Neodache coming in Tuesday night. That'll be our senior night. So guys, if you can't be at the game, please join in. I don't care if you listen to me and Kramer Music, but turn it on for senior night. We've got a lot of great seniors playing basketball and cheerleading, and I think maybe they do wrestling. I don't know what all they do Sunday. Senior night, but all the kind of winter sports senior night, they'll be shown off, and everybody will get to see the seniors playing this year. And got a Blue Streak team. I don't know what the girls are like. Kramer, you might know more about them. I've been following a little bit on the boys' side. The boys are struggling this year, but it's going to be one of those that you better come ready to play because every team we play is gunning to get us. So
yeah, everybody wants to take you off right now. I'm not sure what the girls have. Haven't been able to follow them enough to really do much scouting on them. So I'm sure, like you said, every game you got to come prepared to play ball and know that it's going to be a potentially tough ball game, and you got to do your things. You got to do your things right to come out on the top side. So definitely going to have 3 of those big contests next week. And
then we finish up Friday. We travel to Cherryville. It'll be a non-league game.
But
be a tough matchup on the girls and boys side right before sub-state starts the following week.
Yeah, girls dropped that game by 5 at home last time. We're down by as much as 10. If they can avoid that next time, maybe they slip in there and get that victory this time like they really should. Boys, got the win the last time. So, but it's going to be brutal. It's going to be physical, tough games. So, here we are at the end of the basketball season. We got some of the best basketball yet to play.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Going to Cherryville is about like coming to Caney. I mean, it's going to be a dogfight either way. Hopefully, it's not as close as the boys' game was here tonight. I'm not sure if my blood pressure can take much more of this, but it's great to be on the winning side of it. It's about 9:30 here in Caney, Kansas. We got a long road drive at home. We're going to sign off, but Kramer, you got anything to say before we turn it over?
Looking at our wives making the eyes that they're making at us, we probably better shut up and go get in the car. What do you think, buddy?
That sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining in, and we'll see you Monday night live from Erie, Kansas.